Oh, Mr. Belvedere.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some chocolate bits for breakfast?
You could, but I ate them all last night.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted the free whistle.
There was the whistle. Just go take a shower.
Morning, honey. Have a nice shower? Yeah, I saved you some hot water.
Looking at American League action, the Brewers clobbered the Angels 10-5. Cleveland edged Chicago 1-0, and the Mariners sailed past the Tigers 6-4. Turning to croquet. It was sticky wickets all around. I told you it was a slow day in sports. This is George Owens for Metro Sports. Back to you, Skip.
Getting ready for your TV debut?
Yeah, the thing is, this sportscasting thing's a whole new career for me, and I just hope I can pull it off.
Of course. It's only natural to be nervous.
I know.
I mean, I remember the first day I co-hosted Good Morning Nairobi. I got so rattled I completely forgot all my Swahili.
Look, Belvedere, thanks for trying to make me feel better, but you don't have to make things up.
I'm not making anything up.
Good morning, Nairobi.
They do have TV in Africa, George. Besides, as you know, I've done many different and surprising things in my life.
Oh, yeah? So how'd you get the job?
They saw me hosting Bulgarian bandstand. Gotcha.
Just one more dab under the eyes and we'll be all done.
Gee, I didn't think getting this stuff put on took so long.
It usually doesn't.
All set, George?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Stern. I'm just going over my copy here.
Good, good. Look, I just want you to relax and be yourself. That's why we hired you.
Yeah, right.
And listen, don't worry if Skip and the rest of the news team give you the cold shoulder at first. You know, Hank Gibble did the sports here for 16 years, and, well, it was sort of like a death in the family when I canned him. Yeah, you go out there and knock him dead, huh?
Hey. Hey. It's almost 6. Don't you think we should go sit down now? We run on. Oh. And, listen, I'm real sorry about old Hank getting fired. I know all you guys were pretty close.
You might say that.
I mean, he was a great sportscaster, and it's a real honor for me to be picking up where he left off.
I'll be sure to tell him that when I get home.
This news is boring. Why can't they just do the sports first? They'll be on.
Coming up next, a potential disaster in the making.
Maybe that's Dad.
I didn't miss George, did I?
No, he'll be on in a minute. Boy, Mr. Belvedere, you should have seen it when they all ran in. Dad tripped over a cable and fell on the Mexican weatherman.
Well, maybe he'll do it again at 11.
And now to fill us in on today's happenings in sports, we have a new face here on the Metro desk, don't we, Skip?
I suppose. Of course, we all remember George as the former syndicated columnist with the Pittsburgh Bulletin, and I'm sure we're all going to enjoy his unique brand of humor and perspective on the sports scene. Go ahead.
Thanks, Skip, for those kind words, and I only hope I can be half as good as Hank Gimble was before me.
We'll see.
Turning to baseball action, it was 6-4, 2-0, and in a close one, 8-7 in 12 innings.
Hank used to tell us the teams.
It was the Pirates over the Phils 6-4. Chicago zapped Houston 2-0, and in a
Surprise!
So you guys really thought I was good?
Yeah, sure, Dad.
Yeah, you were great. They didn't can you, did they?
Not yet, champ.
Well, I thought you looked real handsome in your blazer.
Yeah, you were just a little nervous, that's all.
Screwed up all the scores.
Oh, I don't know. 110 to 93 seems reasonable for a hockey game.
Aw, come on, honey. It was your first night, and we all thought you did much better on the 11 o'clock show.
Yeah, you didn't knock over the weatherman or anybody.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, I baked you a cake. See, it's in the shape of a TV set, and that's you in the middle.
Oh, yeah. It does look like me.
We'd have done a better job on the nose, only we ran out of icing.
I'm home. Hi, honey. How was school? Okay, I guess.
Heather, is everything okay?
Mom, if I ask you something, woman to woman, do you promise not to get hysterical on me?
No, honey. What is it?
What if there's this guy, and you really like him, and he's taking you to the drive-in tonight, and you know he's going to want to do more than just watch the movie, a lot more. Well, what do?
Well, I think I would tell him nicely, but firmly, that while I like him a lot and I enjoy his company, I'm not that kind of girl, and if he really cares about me, he'll respect my wishes.
Well, what if you're afraid you might be that kind of girl?
Go to your room. You're grounded.
Thanks, Mom. Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Can I have something before dinner?
How about a delousing?
Oh, hey, Mom. Wesley, you're filthy again. What's going on?
It's an experiment for my science class. I want to see how long it takes before stuff starts growing on me.
Well, you just march yourself upstairs right now, young man, and get in the tub.
I'm not taking a bath.
Then I'll give you one myself.
You can't see me naked. You're a girl.
Any luck with Wesley the Pooh?
He locked himself in his room.
We still have some tear gas left over from last time.
I don't know. There must be something else bothering him.
Not necessarily. A bit of prepubescent grunginess is to be expected. I'm sure Kevin went through a similar phase.
No. I started fires.
Well, I can't just let him stay like that.
Why not? Forcing him to bathe might make matters worse. Given enough time, I'm sure he'll come clean on his own.
If I wash my hands, can I have something to eat?
Come on down, honey.
You guys aren't going to throw me in the sink or something, are you?
No, honey, we're not going to make you do anything.
Yes, Wesley, you can stay as stinky as you like.
Oh, boy!
At this point, the identity of the anatomy class prankster remains unknown. However, university authorities promise a complete investigation.
Thank you, Skip. I hope one of those cadavers doesn't pop up in my backyard.
Yes, I'd certainly hate to run over a torso with my Toro. Anyway, that's the news for now. See you at 11. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, George, great show tonight.
Hey, Neil. I guess I'm starting to feel a little more at home.
And it shows. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that audience response has been very encouraging. There's just one small thing.
Oh?
Well, according to our research, George, you're skewing a little old.
Huh?
Well, you see, here at WBN, we're trying to appeal to a younger, more upwardly mobile audience. And, well, they want their sports from someone they can relate to, not Pop Warner.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, not much, really. Maybe drop a few pounds, dress a little different. It's mostly just attitude.
All right.
That and a facelift. Dr. Adler, we get a group rate.
The game enough.
Morning.
This is just to show you how disgusting you are.
Oh, come on, Heather. Give your baby brother a little kiss.
I'm not brushing my teeth either.
So where's my breakfast?
In the dog dish outside.
Okay.
Hey, Marsh.
Hi, honey.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey, Dad.
What's everybody looking at?
We're not sure.
What happened to your hair, Dad?
Oh, this? I just touched it up a little. Well, what do you guys think?
Personally, I'd like to see you as a blonde.
Boy, and I thought my hair was dirty.
I dyed it, okay?
Somebody after you, Dad?
No. It's just they told me at the station I have to look younger.
Oh, and you do.
Yeah, Dad, you look real youthful.
Yeah, just like Jughead.
I'm gonna go wash my hair.
Your mother seems to like it.
Place looks pretty crowded. This Adler guy must be good.
I still think you should have talked to Marsh about this first.
Hey, it's not like I'm having the surgery done today. I just came to get an opinion.
I can give you that.
Just go tell him I'm here, okay? Hi. Could you pass me that magazine, please? Thanks. I guess I'm a little nervous. It's the first time I've ever been to this kind of doctor. Look, maybe this is none of my business, but you sure don't look like you need anything fixed. I mean, you're beautiful.
Mr. Brodsky, the doctor will see you now.
Excuse me.
All right. Who's in the mood for some nice hot apple pie?
Ooh, I am.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Then go and buy one.
Whoa, before anybody goes running off, your old pop's got a little announcement to make. Can you hear me, Wes? Anyway, you know how the station wants me to look a little younger?
Yeah?
Well, I went to sort of see this special doctor the other day. He told me I could take 10 years off my life.
You're gonna start smoking again?
No, he's going to make me look like this.
Chinese?
No, I'm getting a facelift.
A facelift?
Anyway, it's no big deal. They just cut your face off, stretch it out a little, sew it back on, and it's good as new.
Yeah.
That sounds great, Dad. Come on, Heather, let's go get that pie.
I don't know, honey. This is a big thing. I mean, you're talking about your face.
I know, it's just I'm on TV now. I got to think about my image.
But you never wanted to change it before. I just want to be sure that you're doing something you really want to do.
Sure I do.
Okay. Of course, I have gotten used to living with an older man. I might miss you.
All right, Wesley, you better come in now.
What?
The wind shifted. The neighbors are complaining.
Very funny.
Beginning to get to you, too, eh?
No.
You know, Wesley, obviously being a filthy wretch isn't as gratifying as you'd hoped. So why don't you just go upstairs and take a bath?
No, thank you. I like being like this.
You know, at first I thought it was just a phase. But now I'm beginning to smell a rat. And that isn't easy with you around. Taking a trip down memory lane?
Oh, hey, Belvedere. Just looking at an old family album.
Ah. Who's that? Howdy Doody?
No, that's me when I was 10.
Hopefully they won't make you look that young.
You know, you see yourself every day, you don't notice the wrinkles and stuff sneaking up on you.
That's true.
But Dr. Adler said after I get my facelift, it'll be like sending me back in time 10 years.
You know, George, there's nothing wrong with a nip here and a tuck there, if that's what you want. But I don't think you do.
Are you kidding? I'm going ahead with this. Pretty soon you're going to be looking at a brand new George.
That's too bad. I was getting rather fond of the old one.
Whoa, go easy. I think 3 coats ought to be enough.
Hey, Neil.
Pretty soon you won't even need that stuff. Your face will be as smooth as a baby's butt.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And listen, I haven't even told you the best part. What do you think of this? Metro News new face gets a new face. Huh?
Huh?
Well, we're going to make your operation a special feature. We'll have cameras there from admitting to surgery. We'll even be there when I take off the bandages. Oh, it's going to be great for sweets.
I got to run.
And although no witnesses in the drive-by shooting have stepped forward, police are continuing to search for the youth gang responsible. Skip?
Thank you, Tammy. And speaking of searching for youth, gang, next week begins our special series, Looking Younger in the 80s.
That's right, Skip. We'll be looking at the latest trends in exercise, diet, and cosmetic surgery. And we'll be getting a very personal perspective on that from our very own George Owens. Isn't that right, George?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I'm kind of getting an overhaul on the old puss here. Turn back the mileage a little.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, after all, who wants to look old?
Who, indeed?
I do. What? I mean, I felt fine until people started saying how I needed more makeup. Well, research said I was skewing too old, whatever the hell that means. Well, I got 50 years' experience on this face. And I earned every wrinkle and every gray hair. And I don't care what anybody says. This baby's staying just the way it is. And as far as research goes, I skew better than most guys half my age. Back to you, Skip.
Tammy?
Hi, gang.
Oh, no, he's come already.
So, Dad, did they fire you?
No, I'm on a break. I got to be back for the 11 o'clock news.
Yes? After what you said?
Well, they were pretty mad at first, but they must have got 50 phone calls from people saying how much they like me and I should stay the way I am.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, Mr. Stern even got a call from Eric Severide telling him how much he admired my courage and conviction.
Eric Severide, really?
It would have been Walter Cronkite, only I can't do him.
Can I come in?
Just a minute, Wesley. All right, come in. Oh, by the way, some Patty called.
She did? What'd she want?
I don't know, something about wanting to invite you to the backwoods dance.
I'm not going.
Wesley, does this invitation to the dance have anything to do with your sudden tubophobia?
Maybe. See, it's the kind of dance where the girls ask the boys, and I know this girl Patty who wants me to go with her. But I figured if I stayed real dirty and stinky, she'd never get close enough to ask me.
I wish you'd told me that, Wesley. I wouldn't have accepted for you.
What? Oh, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. She'll be over at 7.
So I guess this means the tub, huh?
No, Wesley. I'm afraid it means the patio. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Even as I write this, Kevin and Heather are still working on Wesley. They've only reached the second layer of filth, and I think we may have to try sandblasting. Speaking of sandblasting, George's facelift is no longer an issue at the station. They've decided instead to film Skip's hernia operation. Now that's entertainment. This American obsession with youth and physical beauty has always puzzled me. I believe it was the poet Virgil who warned, "Trust such an enchanting face." I suppose that's why people never believe me.
Coming up on Nightline with Ted Koppel, the Panama and Honduras emergencies. Behind it all, the U.S. war on drug traffickers. Nightline looks at the story tonight. Wednesday afternoon, Charlie and Jed, best friends until a secret drives one to suicide in a desperate exit. The ABC After School Special.
Here we go, George.
Yes, and each handsome porcelain pit bull is a signed and numbered edition now offered by the Hamilton Mint in its Vicious Pets of America series. Call 555-BITE. That's 555-BITE. Operators are standing by.
I think I'm going to get that.
You sure it won't scare the glass poodles?
I've got to do something to get my mind off this stupid bar exam.
Hey, look, you studied real hard, and I know you passed it.
Right.
Anyway, ordering vicious knickknacks isn't going to get the letter here any faster.
I know.
But listen, if you really want to get your mind off it, I got a little idea.
Yeah, that might kill a few minutes.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. You can't eat the last cupcake. It's not fair.
All's fair in loving junk food, so buzz off.
Mr. Belvedere eats all the good stuff, and I never get anything.
Nonsense, Wesley. I left you an unopened carton of prune yogurt.
Did you guys hear something? Maybe it's the mailman.
Hey, Marcia, take it easy.
Hey, Mom, look who we ran into.
Oh, my God. It's the mail. Is there anything for me?
Yeah, and it looks pretty official.
You are due for a checkup and cleaning. Dr. Mendelbaum. Very funny.
Oh, then there's this one from the State Bar Association, but it's addressed to a Ms. Marcia Cameron.
That's it.
What are you calling yourself that for? It's her maiden name. I think it's very feminist.
I think your mother would like to see that. Oh, what an interesting stamp.
Thank you.
I can't.
The Board of Bar Examiners is pleased to inform you that you have passed the July 1987 bar examination. Board records also indicate that you meet character requirements and thus have met all requirements for admission to practice law in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Well done, Mrs. Lawyer.
Well, I don't know what to say, except I could never have done it without you behind me, and I love you guys.
So we're going to go out and celebrate?
Yes, in anticipation of this moment, I cleverly neglected to prepare dinner.
Great. Let's go out for pizza. My treat.
You too, big guy. Now that we're a two-income family, I think we can afford it.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Morning.
Good morning, George. Would you like some eggs?
No, thanks. I'll just have some of that pizza from last night.
That's not a proper breakfast. You're not giving the children a very good example.
Yeah.
Besides, I ate it already.
Hey, listen to this. It says here there's 35 homeless people living outside the mall. Well, maybe we should send them some food or blankets or something. Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, why don't you send them one of your sweaters?
They gonna wear it or live in it?
Well, I'm all ready for my first interview. How do I look?
Hey, great.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look just like Miss Steckler, librarian, except her bun is bigger. Wait, Mom. You look great. You just need to loosen up a little.
There. Thanks. It's just that Dawson Metcalf and Bach is one of the best firms in the city, and I want to make a good impression.
Well, then maybe one more button.
This is it. Wish me luck.
Ha! You're gonna knock him dead.
Good luck, Mom.
And remember, if you get nervous, just take a deep breath and think of England.
I've never been to England.
Then think of Altoona, but don't take a deep breath. Morning, Kevin. Just in time for breakfast.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm late for school. I'm just going to have some of that pizza unless somebody got to it first.
Was that supposed to be funny? Another little joke about my weight. Another portly pun.
Sorry.
Well, let me tell you something. I've had it up to here.
Or out to there.
That's right. Yuck it up while you can. Because as of now, I'm going on a diet.
I see here, Ms. Cameron, that you graduated from the University of Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
That's right down the block, isn't it? Now, what kind of law did you intend to practice?
Why, United States law.
I think what Mr. Dawson means is, in what area of the law do you hope to specialize?
Oh, well, I think I would be fairly open in that. I'd be willing to pursue any area where I was needed by the firm.
So you're saying you have no preference whatsoever?
I guess I'd prefer whichever one makes the most money.
I see that you graduated in a class of 278. Where did you place in that class?
Well, I wasn't exactly in the top 10, but I wasn't in the bottom 10 either.
Which 10 were you in?
I was 76. You know, like the trombones.
Thank you, Ms. Cameron, for coming in. I think we have all the information we need.
Can I just say something in my own defense?
I wouldn't advise it.
It's just that this is my first interview and I'm a little nervous. But if you'll just give me the chance, I know I can make a real contribution.
We'll certainly keep that in mind.
Good day, Ms. Cameron.
Sorry I'm late. I got held up in court. The tennis court, but don't tell them that.
This is our wayward partner, Doug Metcalf.
Hello.
I take it the Sunshine Boys have been raking you over the coals.
Oh, no. Everyone's been very nice. Really.
Well, she certainly has the makings of an attorney. She can lie with a straight face.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Come on, Dad.
Okay, I'm moving.
Here.
Ha-ha, I jumped you.
Here's your milk.
It's a lot more fun playing with cookies.
Hey, Belvedere, you want next game? We can use ding-dongs.
Have your little fun, but I'm sticking to my diet.
Hi, guys.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mom, did you get a job yet?
Not yet, honey.
Come on, Marsh. It's only been a couple of days.
No. But every interview is the same thing. If you didn't graduate from Harvard or Yale, they don't even want to talk to you. The only place that's half interested in me is at the mall. And I won't work someplace called Legal Hut.
Ms. Cameron, Metcalf, Dawson, and Bach.
Hello? Yes, this is Marcia Cameron. Oh, really? Yes, that would be fine. Thank you. Goodbye. He's start tomorrow.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kev, how's the road work going?
Pretty good. Never knew Mr. Belvedere could run so fast.
He almost caught up to the donut a couple of times, but I just kept pedaling faster.
All right. Give it to me. It's mine.
Hey, that's a pretty snazzy running suit, big guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, me and Wes picked it out for him.
I don't know why, but it got quite a reaction along the jogging trail.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Time to do your sit-ups.
Very well, but I have to get my mineral water first.
I'll be down in a minute.
No rush.
I've got all that research you requested on the Sarunian case.
Oh, great. Now I suppose I have to read this junk.
Well, actually, I've already gone through most of it. The pertinent passages are marked with the red paper clips, and I took the liberty of summarizing some of the longer sections for quicker reference.
Very impressive. I think you've just won yourself a trip. I'm arguing this thing next week in Philadelphia. I figure somebody should be there who's familiar with the case.
Oh, well, that's fine. I should be done with all my Xeroxing by then.
Listen, I have meetings in the morning. Why don't we go over all this, say, tomorrow at lunch?
Certainly.
Good.
I'd just like to say how grateful I am for this opportunity, and I'm sure I won't let you down.
I'm sure you won't either.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Belvedere.
Hello.
Can I have a snack before dinner?
Certainly.
Yeah, I went to that donut shop on the corner. Went out of business.
Yeah, it's the third one since you went on your diet.
Yes, I know. I just got a nasty letter from the Small Business Administration.
I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Belvedere. You're really sticking to this thing.
It's quite easy once you know the trick.
Hey, all the food's gone.
That's the trick. Anyone for more kelp?
I'm still working on my tofu croquettes.
Hey, this isn't fair. First get rid of all the good junk. Now we can't even have a regular dinner.
We're having brown rice pudding for dessert. I'm sorry the rest of you have to suffer, but I have found that willpower alone isn't quite enough.
We understand, big guy. And it won't kill us to eat healthy for a while. Right, gang?
I promise you it's only temporary until I get down to my fighting weight.
If he's not a sumo wrestler, we're in big trouble.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, how was work? Yeah, did you put any scum back on the street?
Not yet, honey. I'm sorry I'm late for dinner.
No, you're not.
So, Miss Cameron, you a partner yet?
No, not yet. But they do want to send me out of town already.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to Philadelphia with Mr. Metcalf on Wednesday for a couple of days and nights.
Oh.
But if you have a problem with that and don't think I should go, I won't.
Hey, you're a lawyer now, and you got to do this sort of stuff, and I just got to get used to it.
Thanks, honey.
I mean, what'd you think? Old George wouldn't let you go out of town to help some guy with his briefs?
Mr. Belvedere, what are you doing?
Watching the Hufnagels eat. They're having baked ham with what appears to be raisin walnut sauce.
What are you looking at, pervert?
And they were just about to start dessert.
Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I'll be out of town for a few days.
Was it the kelp?
I'm going to Philadelphia. I've been asked to help one of the partners try a case.
Well, and in your first week, They must have big plans for you.
I think one of them does. Mr. Belvedere, what would you do if the man you were working for started to make advances?
I'd simply say, George, I'm not that kind of housekeeper. I take it someone thinks that Philadelphia could be more than a business trip.
Mr. Metcalf, I just don't know how to handle it.
Very simple. Just tell him you were hired for your legal expertise and not your bedside manner, and he should remember that.
Thanks anyway.
They were out of soda, so I got us a couple of these.
They had beer in the vending machine?
No, there were a couple of conventioneers down the hall.
No, thanks.
You sure? I thought we'd toast your first day in court.
I think I better keep a clear head for tomorrow. I didn't do so well today.
Hey, you did just fine. Anybody could have tripped the bailiff.
I think the judge was too crazy about me either.
She's just jealous because you look better in black.
Anyway, I dug up Parker versus Fox. I think it'll help us prove negligence.
What's this say here? I can't quite make it out.
What?
This.
I can't see it.
Then why don't you come over here?
Why don't you come over here? Why don't I go over there?
Room service. Since we were working late, I thought I'd order us a little snack.
Would you like to open the champagne, sir?
No, that's okay. I can take it from here.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice. The only thing missing is the blindfolded violinist.
He called in sick.
Don't.
I thought we liked each other. At least I like you.
Look, Dud.
I mean, I really think you could turn into one hell of an attorney. Together, we could do some real damage.
And I want to keep working with you. But I'm not interested in any of this.
Then why did you take the job?
What do you mean?
Well, there were 24 applicants, Marcia. You don't think you got it by being 76th in your class? You know, like the trombones?
I was hired because I'm a good lawyer. And because I convinced Mr. Dawson and Mr. Bach that I would be an asset, make a real contribution. You didn't even come in till the end. Okay, maybe you had something to do with it. But if you were under the impression that I would ever be anybody's little Miss Jolly Time, well, you can correct that impression right now, or I am on the next plane back to Pittsburgh. I'm home.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. Don't mind me. I'm just sifting through the ashes for weenie remnants. I didn't think you were back until tomorrow.
Oh, well, remember that situation we were talking about?
Yes?
Things sort of got out of hand, so I took an earlier flight home.
I see. May I ask you one question?
Sure.
Did you happen to bring back a bag of those honey-roasted peanuts?
Forget it, Belvedere. They're mine.
George, it's me.
Hey, what are you doing back? You win the case already?
No, but I lost my job.
Huh? What happened?
Well, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to get upset.
Okay, I promise.
You won't try to take revenge?
Okay.
Remember that joke you made about helping Mr. Metcalf with his briefs?
Yeah?
That's pretty much what he had in mind.
Oh, really?
George, take it easy. Nothing happened.
Oh. So you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I guess I knew all along I didn't get the job for my brains, but I just didn't want to admit it to myself. I am so stupid. Even to think for a second that a law firm like that would be interested in someone like me.
Hey, counselor, I don't want to hear that stuff. I mean, you're going to be a great lawyer. And if Huey, Dewey, and Louie don't know a good thing when they see one, then somebody else will.
Okay,
I'm ready for work.
hey, you look real nice in your blazer, Mom. Yeah, and if things don't work out at the legal hut, you could always sell houses.
Okay, the car's all warmed up. Everybody ready?
What's going on?
Well, it's your first day at work. We all want to go to the mall with you.
Oh, that's very sweet, but you don't have to. We do if we want something to eat.
Breakfast, everyone. We're having curds and low-cal whey.
Yeah, save it for little Miss Muffet. We're going out for pancakes.
Yeah, we're through with eating this slop.
Well, what about me? I haven't lost enough weight yet.
Yeah, well, we have. I lost 10 pounds.
I lost 15. Yeah, if this keeps up, I'm going to have to start wearing suspenders.
I didn't realize.
Anyway, what's the big deal about being a few pounds overweight?
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, we like you just the way you are.
Yeah.
Then why do you make all those jokes?
Because we like those, too.
So, come on, Belvedere, why don't you forget the diet and give us all a break?
All right, but I'm only doing it for the sake of the children. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hit those pancakes.
Maybe we better call ahead and make sure they got enough batter.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Marcia has successfully completed her first day at Legal Hut, and she's already acquired her first client. Someone is suing Corn Dog City after he swallowed the stick. At least that's what she thinks he said. As for my diet, I've made an agreement with the family. I'm limiting myself to 3 meals a day, and they're limited to 3 wisecracks. As a gesture of goodwill, George even bought me one of those new talking scales.
Your weight is 173 pounds.
Remind me not to get that fixed.
Tonight at 6:30, Mallory's plan to join a sorority backfires on Family Ties. Then at 7, Hawkeye and the troops open their hearts and tents to Korean orphans on NASH. Now, Janet tells her visiting mom that she and Jack are married. Three's Company, next on Fox 11.
Here you are on your first day of kindergarten in your cute little polka dot dress.
I look like Petunia Pig.
Yeah, but you were our Petunia Pig.
Hey, guess who's breezing into town for a visit this week?
Victimone?
Oh, Wendy. She's coming in from Stanford for semester break.
That's nice. Were you expecting some money?
No, my homework. I sent her my chem assignment a week ago, and she still hasn't mailed it back yet.
Wendy's still doing your homework?
Yeah, sometimes.
Kevin, the girl's in California.
I know. The postage is killing me.
Polly, want a cracker? Polly, want a cracker? Come on. I don't know what his problem is.
Still no luck?
The guy who sold me this turkey told me he'd be yakking away in no time. But so far, Zippo.
Yeah, and I've been talking to him for hours, every night for the past 2 weeks.
Wesley, we are supposed to cherish our pets, not to torture them. Look, I'm sure whatever you've been teaching Elvis is rattling around in that little bird brain of his Just waiting for the proper moment to burst out. So be patient.
Okay.
Come on, champ. I'll drive you to school.
Take good care of Elvis, okay, Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, yes, I'll polish his beak along with the silverware. Want a cookie, Elvis? Suit yourself.
Hello, Chubby. Hello, Chubby.
Anything else?
Hiya, fatso.
Much better.
Hey, he's talking. That's great.
Yes, wonderful.
Has he said anything else?
Hello, Chubby. Hello, Chubby.
It's just the guy at the pet shop said the easiest things for them to learn are simple melodic sounding phrases. And if you think about it, Hello Chubby sounds almost kind of pretty.
Yes, sort of like Strangle Wesley.
I get it.
Hi, I just flew in from California. Can I use your bathroom?
So how you doing? What's going on at Stanford?
Oh, you know, the usual. I get up, I go to class, I got engaged.
What?
I said I'm engaged. Isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah. Who is he?
Well, his name is Alan, and he's a graduate student, and we're getting married this Saturday because we're crazy about each other, and he says he can't wait a moment longer.
Wendy, that's great.
I hope we're not disturbing anything.
Oh, no. Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Hi, Wesley.
Hey, want to see my bird?
Pardon me?
Mine a bird.
Everybody, guess what? Wendy's getting married.
Does that mean you don't have the hots for my brother anymore?
Wes.
Come along, Wesley. It's time to go and clean out your cage.
Anyway, I better get back over to my parents. I told them the news this morning. They must have stopped dancing by now.
Right.
Oh, and listen, Alan's flying in from San Francisco tomorrow. Why don't we all have dinner together? I really want you to meet him.
Sounds terrific. Is it okay if I bring a date?
Sure. Why wouldn't it be? See ya.
Bye.
Owen's residence.
Hello, Chubby. Hello, Chubby.
Hey, Belvedere. Who was that on the phone? An obscene bird call?
Very amusing.
Ah, come on, big guy. It was just a joke.
Aren't you going to take him with you?
No, he told me he likes it here. Besides, I think it's time to feed him.
To whom? Believe you me, this is nobody you know. Nothing?
Yeah, sure.
Regardless, where are you off to with that?
I was gonna spend the night at Miles, but maybe I should just stay here and keep an eye on you.
Goodbye, Wesley.
Hi, everybody. Sorry we're late. Kevin, this is Alan.
Hi, I've heard a lot about you.
Like what?
Nothing really. It's just something people say.
Oh.
Anyway, Wendy, Alan, this is Fawn.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Fawn.
So, why don't we just sit down, huh? So, Alan, Wendy tells me you guys met at Stanford.
Oh, yeah. I was in the lab fooling around with a bunch of maggots and looked up and there she was.
Alan's
about to get his master's degree in entomology. That's the study of insects.
I know that. I played a locust once in my Bible school pageant. We swarmed all over cardboard Egypt.
That sounds like pretty interesting work, Alan.
Oh, it is. In fact, I'm standing on the brink of a major breakthrough in the area of cockroach control.
Alan, we're about to eat.
See, I've developed a non-toxic chemical compound. It doesn't actually kill the roaches, but it leaves them sterile so that they can't have any cockroach babies.
Gee, Alan, that sounds great.
Oh, but they can still adopt, right?
Come on in, guys.
It's a shame Fawn had to leave early for baton practice.
Yeah, well, she says things are getting pretty hectic with the Slag Festival coming up.
Hey, look who's here.
Oh, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Owens. This is Alan.
I take it he's the lucky guy? I think so.
So, what are your plans for after the wedding?
Oh, nothing much. Just go back to Stanford, finish school.
Oh, unless somebody gets a little bug in their oven.
It's fun, Alan. And besides, I've already promised myself no kids until I get my degree.
No, I didn't promise.
Then maybe I better start feeding you some of the same stuff you've been giving those roaches.
Listen, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Does anybody want anything?
I'll take a diet, whatever.
Here, Elvis. Here, Elvis.
Hi, Miss Belvedere. Hi, Kevin.
He's sleeping. How was dinner? How was Wendy's fiancé?
He's okay, I guess. It's just, Wendy's real smart. She's real special. And personally, I think she could do a lot better.
Kevin? Oh, hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wendy.
This is Alan.
How do you do, Alan?
How are you, sir?
Kevin, Alan and I have discussed it, and he has something very important he wants to ask you.
Oh, yeah?
Well, the thing is, I don't have any friends here. Or anywhere, really. I thought maybe if you weren't busy or anything Saturday night, you might want to be my best man.
Sure, I'd be honored. Really.
Well, great. Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi,
Hey,
Mommy.
kitten.
Is that the cake for Wendy's party?
Oh, yeah. I got it at this dietetic bakery. The lady told me there's only 50 calories in the whole thing.
That's great. So what flavor did you get?
Oh, tomato.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Oh, we're just getting everything ready for Wendy's shower.
Oh.
So did you make any plans yet for Alan?
What do you mean?
Well, the best man usually throws a bachelor blast for the groom, Kev. It's tradition.
Oh, right. Maybe we can all smoke cigars and watch The Fly or something.
Hey, Dad, my bird won't talk to me, and I've tried everything.
Oh, yeah? Maybe the cat's got his tongue. He's probably not in the mood right now, champ. I bet he'll be back talking a blue streak by morning.
You think so?
I can almost hear him now. Hello, Chubby. Hello, Chubby. Say something, you mangy magpie. Hello, Chubby. Hey, Chubby. Hiya, Chubby. That's it.
Oh, George. What's going on, big guy?
Well, it's just that I was up reading Dr. Dolittle, and suddenly I had an urge to talk to the animals.
At 2 in the morning?
Elvis flew away. It was all my fault. So I went back to the shop and bought another bird. Apparently one with brain damage. There, I've said it. Satisfied?
Sure, I am. I just don't know about Wes.
All right. This will come in handy. Alan, where have you been? Thanks, Deb.
Oh, here, Wendy, open up mine.
Okay.
They're one size fits all.
Oh, what, gerbils?
Did I miss anything good?
Just this.
Oh, I have one just like that for George.
I hope the guys are getting along okay downstairs. They've been awfully quiet.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they're having just as much fun as we are.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you guys going through all this trouble for me. Sure, Al. I mean, I've only been to one other bachelor party my entire life, and nothing compared to this.
Everybody, it's showtime. Ready, Floyd?
Ready! Hi, everybody!
Get the raid.
My name is Linda Lou Ladybug, and I came all the way from Bugsville to recite my insect A-B-C's just for you. Hit it. A stands for a 30 young dung beetles. Members of this group have their hind legs closer to the tip of their abdomen than their middle legs. And their hind tibia bear two apical spurs. Epidides are most commonly found in cow dung.
I know that's where I'd rather be.
B, the burrowing webworm.
Hey, Kevy.
Oh, hey, Wayne.
Somebody told me they saw Fawn downstairs. What's she up to?
The M's.
Oh.
So, tomorrow's a big day, huh?
Yep, sure is.
Excited?
A little.
Scared?
A lot. Remember the last time we were out here together like this? You and me and you and I, all of us.
Yeah, sure.
I was mad about something, and you came out to beg forgiveness like you usually do after you've been stupid and insensitive. And then you took me in your arms and kissed me. And we walked deep into the woods and made love on a bed of damp leaves. Remember that?
No.
You wanna? I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I trust you'll have the decency not to mention this to the other servants. Excuse me.
Hi, Miss Belvedere.
Why, Kevin, don't you look festive?
It's the only thing they had in Alan's size, and Wendy told me we had to match.
Yes, well, we can't have the best man showing up the bridegroom now, can we?
I think I already have.
Oh?
Wendy's still in love with me. I mean, she's only marrying Alan to try and prove she isn't.
Did she tell you that?
Well, no, but believe me, I can tell by the way she's acting. I don't know. If you were me, what would you do?
I think I'd mind my own business. Well, I wouldn't, but I think you should.
Come on,
want to get a seat up close. Not too close, they're probably sloppy kissers.
Hey, Kev, guess what? Tuxedo Place had a last-minute cancellation. Pretty snazzy, huh? Ooh. That's nice, too.
Thanks.
Guess this is it.
Kevin, Alan.
Oh, don't they make a beautiful couple?
Yeah. I don't know where they're spending their honeymoon, but I wouldn't put them on the second floor.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the presence of these witnesses for the purpose of uniting in matrimony Alan Paul Schnabel and Wendy Gunzelman. The contract of marriage is most solemn and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously. Do you understand, Alan?
Yes, I do.
Wendy, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And Alan, do you promise to love, comfort, and honor her in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Wendy, do you promise to love, comfort, and honor Alan in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
Who doesn't?
I don't?
Now you know why I left the motor running.
Excuse me. Look, Wendy, I know you still haven't gotten over me, and I can understand that. But it's still no reason for you to throw your life away and marry some guy you don't even love.
What are you talking about? Of course I love him.
Huh? What about last night?
I was drunk. What about it?
Oh, come on, you weren't that drunk.
No? Then how come your jacket is making me nauseous?
Look, the thing is, I tell you, we're never going to be anything more than friends, and bingo, you run off to Stanford and marry the first guy you meet.
What do you mean? Alan wasn't the first. He was the seventh.
Seventh?
You told me I was the fourth.
Okay, maybe I was hurting a little when I left for California, and why the hell shouldn't I be? I've only worshipped you since the 5th grade. But that's all over now. I love Alan.
Oh. Then I guess you can, go ahead.
Gee, thanks. Alan, do you take this woman, Wendy, to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Hey, Slugger.
Oh, hi.
You haven't seen my shoes, have you? You know, glass slippers about 3 sizes too small? So I didn't see much of you at the reception.
No, I was hiding.
Probably wasn't easy in that outfit.
Look, I'm sorry what I did up there.
It's okay. Some people cry at weddings. You went berserk.
I don't know, it's just... I'd kind of gotten used to you being in love with me. Gave me a secure feeling. Sort of like knowing you have a spare tire. That wasn't the best example, was it?
Not really.
And I guess I realized something else, too. I sort of love you, too.
Wendy? Everything's packed.
Okay, just a second. Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah.
A love tub in the Poconos awaits.
You and Alan have a great life, okay?
Thanks, we will. Well,
Wow.
see ya.
Yeah. You take care.
So don't just stand there. Are you going to kiss the bride or what?
Okay, you think? Where's Elvis?
Rock and roll heaven?
I went to the pet store to see about trading for another minor bird, and he said he sold the last one 3 days ago to a stuck-up English guy.
Wesley, I'm sure I'm not the only stuck-up English guy in Pittsburgh.
Yes, you are. I checked. So you'd better tell me, what'd you do with my bird?
Nothing. And besides, you can't prove it anyway.
Hello, Chubby. 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 Wow, stereo.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Kevin just received a postcard from the Poconos. Wendy and Alan are thoroughly enjoying their honeymoon, even though the hotel discontinued the all-you-can-eat buffet the day after they arrived. Wendy claims it's just a coincidence. As for Heckle and Jekyll, they're still bombarding me with their avian insults. Wesley says if I took more of an interest in them, we'd get along much better. For once, I think Wesley may be right. Chapter 1, Choosing Your Victim.
I'm Britt Hume. Later on Nightline, she's a Navy officer who could go to prison for 2 years for fraternizing with a Marine enlisted man, even though they're married. They'll both join us live tonight.
Lonnie ended.
But you were our Petunia pig.
Oh, look at that one of Kevin when he broke his arm.
Oh, Kevin, come here for a minute. Oh, you look so brave in your little cast.
I understand. Okay, could you please have Colonel North call me when he gets back from the cleaners with his uniform? Thanks.
Getting some tips on testifying?
No, it's for my stupid history assignment. I gotta find some stupid person who was at some stupid historical event and get him to talk to my stupid class.
Well, at least you got a good attitude.
I figured I'd get someone to talk about that Iran-Contra thing.
I'm surprised you didn't call the president.
Now, even if I got through, he probably wouldn't remember much. I'm never going to find anybody who ever saw anything.
You know, Wesley, I've been involved in quite a bit of history.
Yeah, I remember. You got the first bag of double-stuffed Oreos.
I mean, besides that, I was at the opening of the UN, at the coronation of Queen Elizabeth. And I was at the city zoo the day someone let the rhino loose and it ran amok downtown Pittsburgh.
Nah, can't be something about me.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Mr. Belvedere.
Dinner in 20 minutes, Mrs. Owens. If you'd like to tell Wee Willie Winky.
Yeah, real cute, Mom.
Oh, I guess the kids do get a little bored looking at these.
Oh, it's a very nice picture of George and Heather in the park.
Oh, well, actually, that's me. Right before we got married.
Nice of him to buy you a balloon.
You know what I just realized? We don't have one nice picture of the whole family together. At least not since this one that we took for our Christmas cards, but that was 10 years ago. Wes wasn't even talking yet.
It must have been the best Christmas ever.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, honey. What's the matter?
It's my history assignment. I went over to talk to Grandma Huffnagel. I figure she's 87. She must have seen a lot of history.
That's true. So what did she say?
I don't know. I think it was no more strained peas.
Well, you know, honey, actually, I was kind of an eyewitness to history.
Oh, yeah? Where?
A place called Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Oh, it was the summer of '69, and 500,000 young people came together in a spirit of peace and music, and I was there.
Heather said it was just a bunch of crazy people smoking dope and running around naked.
Well, there was that, too.
Hey, guys.
Hi, honey.
What's going on?
Mom was just telling me about being naked in the woods.
Sorry, I missed it.
Hey, Dad, remember that story you used to tell me about the Korean War?
Huh?
You know, the time you said you almost took it in the shorts?
You mean the 3-day pass in Seoul?
No. It was that battle on Hill 711 or something.
Oh, right. It was Hill 142, Wes. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but you were a hero, right? I mean, the Chinese had you pinned down, and your platoon was low on ammo, so you crawled up the hill and blew up the bunker with a grenade you made out of a coconut.
That's right, champ.
Boy, what a great story. Thanks, Dad.
It was nothing, pal.
Come on, Mom. Why can't I get it now?
Because there's nothing wrong with the one you've got.
Mom!
Look, you're not going to get another one till you're old enough to pay for it yourself, and that's final.
What are we talking about? A new car?
A new nose.
My next guess.
Dear, I found this article in this magazine. 50 best celebrity noses. Which one would you pick?
Thank God.
Yes?
I was called about shooting the family.
What a delightful idea.
Mr. Friendly?
Phil's family photos. That's me right there. It's not a very good picture.
What's going on?
Well, I decided that since we don't have a picture of the family, I'd have one done professionally.
Well, that sounds splendid.
If you'd like, I could show you some samples and maybe give you a few ideas.
I remember when I took a picture of Gandhi and his family. He hadn't eaten for 3 weeks, and I made the mistake of saying cheese. Why don't I make some coffee?
Or if you don't want a formal sitting, we could do an outdoor shot or a composite or we could dress you up like cavemen. These people here were crazy about the Flintstones.
Actually, I think just the family on the couch would be nice.
Sure.
Heather! Oh, guys, come here a minute. Mr. Friendly, I'd like you to meet my sons. This is Kevin and Wesley, and my daughter, Heather.
So, what's going on?
I'm going to take your picture, little boy.
Are you from the police?
Sweetheart, he's going to take a picture of all of us.
So if you guys want to sit down, I'll get an idea how this is going to look.
Hey, shouldn't someone go get Heather a paper bag?
Here's the coffee.
Oh, thanks. Mr. Belvedere, we are going to take the picture on the couch. We're just trying to figure out where to put everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we should all sit or some stand or what.
Yeah, it does look a little lopsided. Is this everyone?
Oh, no. Mr. Belvedere.
Yes.
Would you please sit here and pretend to be George?
Oh, certainly.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, can I have a cup of coffee?
No, it'll stunt your growth. And I want you moving out as soon as possible.
No, I'm not going to drink it. I just want something to dunk my donut in.
Dunk it in your oatmeal.
Wesley.
Yes, Wesley, stop playing with your food.
If Mr. Friendly calls about doing the portrait, tell him that Thursday night will be fine.
Certainly. Oh, by the way, you know, Thursday's my day off. I may be going out.
Oh, well, that's perfect. We won't get in your hair.
Hey, guys. See you later.
Hey, wait a minute, Dad. You're not doing anything Thursday morning, are you?
I don't think so, champ.
That's great, then. You can come talk to my class.
About what? Being a big TV sportscaster?
No, it's my history assignment. You're going to tell everybody about the Korean War and how you took Hill 142.
Yeah, right. I gotta go.
All right, before we get to our math quiz, I'd like to find out who everyone's bringing for his or her eyewitness to history. Lisa.
I'm bringing in my Aunt Frida, who was at Disneyland on opening day in 1955. She was the very first person to throw up on the teacups.
That sounds very nice, Lisa. Vance.
I'm bringing my father, Vance Sr. In 1984, he engineered the leverage buyout of Consolidated Products. He put 5,600 people out of work.
Thank you, Vance. Wesley.
Yeah, I'm bringing my father, too, because he was in the Korean War, and he's going to tell all about how he blew up a bunker on Hill 142 and saved his whole platoon.
Hey, I met your dad. He couldn't have been in Korea. He's not old enough.
What do you mean? He's plenty old. He's almost 50.
The Korean War lasted from 1950 to 1953, and that would have made him about 12. Well, it's true.
Yeah, well, I bet he lied about his age.
Mr. Belvedere, do you think there's anything wrong with having my picture taken dressed like this?
Not if you're posing for Gestapo girls.
Well, I want to wear this in the family photo, but Mom says I gotta look nice.
Well, I'd like to help you. But this picture business doesn't really concern me.
Oh, okay.
A little light reading?
Huh? Oh, I bought this set of encyclopedias for the kids a couple of years ago. Never really got to look at them.
Any particular reason you chose the letter K?
Yeah, I'm going on vacation. Thinking of going to Kathmandu. Look, that stuff I told Wes about Korea and me, I may have exaggerated a little.
I take it there is no Hill 142.
Oh, there's a hill. I just didn't get to it till 1961.
Oh, I suppose hostilities had pretty much died down by then.
The thing is, I'd be sitting with Wes watching one of those old John Wayne movies, and he'd turn to me and say, "What did you do in the war, Daddy?" I mean, what was I supposed to say? I peel spuds and pull guard duty?
So you're going to tell him?
I don't know. I figure to bone up on this stuff, I can bluff my way through. I mean, they're just a bunch of kids.
I'm home.
Hey, Wes, what happened?
Nothing.
I think you got in a fight after school.
A little action on the playground, huh, champ?
Yeah, more than you ever saw in Korea.
Hey, Wes. I brought you some ice.
I'm not thirsty.
No, it's for your eye. Look, I never meant to lie to you. It's just nothing I ever did was ever all that exciting.
So you just made everything up?
Yeah, all that bunker stuff. Gregory Peck did that in Pork Chop Hill.
What about the coconut grenade? Was that Pork Chop Hill, too?
Swiss Family Robinson.
So everything else you've ever told me, is that all a big fat lie, too?
That depends. How much do you remember?
I used to think you were the greatest dad in the world. Now I'm never going to believe another word you say.
Hey, Wes,
And you don't have to worry about coming to my class. I'll just find someone else.
So I finally talked to Mr. Friendly about the portrait, and everything's all set for Thursday night.
Sure.
I'm not having my picture taken with this nose.
Your nose is fine.
No, it's not. It's starting to look like his.
Oh, thank you. How's everyone's dinner? George, you haven't touched your pork chops.
Real funny. I'll be upstairs.
I'll be outside. I'll be in my room.
Everybody seems so touchy tonight.
I wouldn't know. I just work here.
Is there any dessert?
Anything good on?
Just some dumb war movie. Dad should watch it. He might get some new ideas.
Wesley, you know, your father feels very badly about what happened.
I'm sure. So anyway, if it's still okay, I'd like you to come and talk to my class.
Certainly, Wesley. I'd be flattered.
Thanks. Your stories may be boring, but at least they're true.
Sure, Sonia, I'd love to go. Are you kidding? I'm crazy about Latvian folk dancing. Great, tomorrow at 7. I'll be there with bells on. Oh, everybody will? See.
Kevin, I thought you'd given up on women.
Oh, yeah, but Sonia's from behind the Iron Curtain, so I figure she'll be more grateful. Besides, she is gorgeous.
I hate to burst your Baltic bubble, but I think tomorrow night is the family photo.
Oh, no. Miss Belvedere, you've got to do something to help me.
Fine. I'll take her out. I have no plans.
Something wrong?
No. It's just a little joke.
Hey, are you hurt because Mom didn't ask you to be in the family photo?
That's ridiculous. And when did you get so perceptive, anyway?
Well, look, I'm sure I tell her how you feel.
Don't you be the word of this to anyone. Else I'll tell your parents about Monique and why the station wagon had to have new shocks. So, do I sleep with Mrs. Owens?
So I hear you're pinch hitting for me at Wes's class.
Yes. He asked me to talk about my time in London during the Blitz.
You're lucky. At least you got bombed on.
I take it you spoke to him.
I tried, but you know how kids get.
Upset.
The thing is, my old man told me a lot of fish stories. I never got mad at him.
Perhaps you're a more convincing liar than he was.
So what am I supposed to do? I mean, I got to get my kids' respect back.
I don't know. Perhaps you should stop telling him about the man you aren't and start acting like the one you are. This is my room.
I waited outside for hours and hours, and finally he came out. And as he passed by, I reached out and touched his robe. He stopped, placed his hand on my head, and let me kiss his ring. I'll never forget that moment as long as I live.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Myers, for telling us all about the time you met James Brown. Wesley, I believe your guest is next.
My eyewitness to history is my housekeeper, Mr. Belvedere. He was in London when the Germans were dropping bombs on it, and he's going to tell what a scary and exciting time it was.
Actually, I don't remember a thing, except it was very loud.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
You're supposed to talk about shooting down planes, putting out fires, stuff like that.
I must have been out of town that weekend.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, I'm going to get an F if you don't say something.
Very well. George.
Hi, guys.
What are you doing here?
I'm going to talk about Korea like you asked me to.
They already know you didn't do nothing.
Didn't do anything.
Thanks.
You might as well go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wes's dad, and I guess you guys already know I wasn't exactly Rambo. In fact, I sort of missed the whole war altogether.
I'm the one who figured it out.
That's great. Where'd you say you lived again? Anyway, like I said, by the time I got to Korea, the war was over. And there wasn't much chance of getting shot or bombed or anything. But it was just as cold there, and I was just as far away from home. It was lonely at night out on the perimeter, especially when you don't have a wife yet and a great kid like Wes here to keep you company in your thoughts. So to make a long story short, I didn't take any hills, and I didn't save any platoons. I got my butt kicked in a couple of poker games. Anyway, I just wanted to set the record straight. And I thought I should do it in person. Thanks.
Mom said we're going to be taking the picture pretty soon.
Yeah, okay, champ. Hey, you want to toss the ball around for a minute?
We'll catch heck from Mom if we get dirty.
Yeah, right.
You didn't have to come to school today and say all that stuff.
I know. I hope I didn't embarrass you.
No. Even Vance said it took a lot of guts to show your face. Besides, his father couldn't come because he got indicted.
So it got to me when you said you were never going to believe me again.
Oh, it's okay. I was lying about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And you know, I like the story you told today even better than the one you made up. Especially the part about how great I am. That was good.
I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
Listen, I've got a date. Couldn't you take my picture now and stick it in later?
I can't see why I can't wear my other outfit.
I already told you, no leather and no chains.
I don't have to wear the mask.
You're ready.
Oh, okay, everybody on the couch.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'll be toddling off to the cinema.
Hey, you can't go. We're taking a picture. Oh, honey, Mr. Belvedere doesn't want to be in our silly picture. Do you?
I wouldn't know. I haven't been asked.
Well, I would have, but we never know how you're going to react to this kind of thing.
What do you mean?
Well, if I'd asked you, you probably would have said no, but I didn't, so now you're hurt.
Yes. That's what makes me so fascinating.
More like a pain in the butt. I mean, sometimes you act like you want to be part of this family, sticking your nose in everyone's business. But the minute we say, sit down and join us for dinner, you give us that I'm only the housekeeper routine.
Well, it's just that sometimes I crave the warmth and see a wonderful family like this. And then Wesley will do something like that, and I'll think it's time to go.
Sorry.
So which is it? You part of the family or what?
Lucky for you, I have my best suit on. All right, everybody, smiles. Mr. Belvedere, we'll be right back.
Here's why these New England fishermen...
Friday, Mr. Belvedere moves to his new time.
Hey, how come the minute something bad happens, everybody automatically thinks I did it?
And Kevin's girlfriend shows her true colors.
How would you like it if I was the one up there, posing nude?
It wouldn't bother me.
Did I just hear someone volunteer?
Next week at 8:30, 7:30 Central, it's Mr. Belvedere.
Suffice it to say, it's been an eventful week here with the Owens clan. George has Wesley's respect back. Wesley got his grade back, B-, and the family got their pictures back. And if my ears don't deceive me, I believe Kevin's back from his date.
Hello, Kevin. I don't even want to talk about it.
Look, Mr. Belvedere, I finally did it.
What, join the Foreign Legion?
It's my report card. See, I got straight A's.
So? You're a demented genius who always gets straight A's.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you didn't look at the good part.
Oh. Conduct, excellent. Attitude, excellent. Health habits, satisfactory.
I think that's for the day I had chili. Thanks.
It's one of the finest forgeries I've ever seen.
Hey, I don't forge things.
What about that note 2 years ago? The one to get you out of square dancing for religious reasons.
Yeah, well, that was the old me. This is real.
Fine, Wesley. But I'll have to put it through the usual tests. You know, fingerprints, handwriting analysis. You haven't been on the rack in a while.
Come on, honey, don't be so nervous. You're going to do just fine.
I know. It's just I've never done an editorial on TV before. I mean, what if I'm no good or somebody with an opposing viewpoint comes down to the station and pops me in the push?
It might help your ratings.
I got my report card.
Brace yourselves.
You got an excellent in classroom citizenship. Yes, ma'am.
What'd they do, Wes? Keep you bound and gagged?
No, I even got this note from my teacher. Wesley is an exemplary student who has shown remarkable improvement in both his behavior and his willingness to work with others. His voluntary termination of the floating crap game is also appreciated. Signed, Mrs. Corsola. Congratulations, honey.
Yeah, way to go, pal. Wow.
Guess you forgot our deal.
Huh? I had a feeling virtue wasn't its own reward.
You guys said if I improved my classroom demeanor, I could get a new bike, just like Harry Huffnagel.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, pal, a deal's a deal. We'll go pick it out tomorrow.
Oh, boy!
Just run the usual test.
Bricks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares? When you drop kick your jacket as you came through the door, no one glares. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life, yes.
Of Volgograd, the world's oldest man, Vladimir Tarnevsky, celebrated his 159th birthday today. When asked about the secret to his longevity, Mr. Tarnevsky replied, hard work, fresh air, and a good woman. Tragically, after attempting to blow out his birthday candles, Mr. Tarnevsky collapsed of lung failure and died. Certainly a sad story, right, Skip?
Indeed it is, Sammy. I just wonder how his parents are taking it. And speaking of old-timers, it's time to turn to sports and our own George Owen. Thanks, Skip. Tonight, George begins with his first in a series of hard-hitting sports commentaries. If it's provocative or controversial, you can bet our George is going to tackle it.
Right, Skip. You know, folks, on the way to work today, I took in a couple of innings of a Little League game. And while I was watching those little tykes out there, I realized something. All of those kids were wearing batting helmets. Now, I know they aren't exactly facing Nolan Ryan or Dwight Gooden out there on the pitcher's mound, but what if they were and they didn't have those helmets on? Hey, I don't even want to think about it. But luckily, I don't have to, because those helmets have been required ever since Little League began, and this is one hombre who thinks it ought to stay that way. So here's a big George Owen high five to all those Little Leaguers for using their heads and their helmets. Yep. What? I'm done.
Oh.
George, is somebody trying to abolish these helmets?
No. I just saw them, and I think they're a good idea.
I see. George Owens' views are not necessarily those of the station or its management. Channel 8 welcomes opposing viewpoints, and anyone who feels that little children shouldn't wear protective headgear, please feel free to write. We'd love to know who you are. And here, with a look at the weather, is our own Larry Mendel.
Come home.
Oh, honey. Yes.
So, did you see my editorial?
Uh-huh.
What'd you think?
Well, it certainly seemed to be the right length.
Hey, I know it stunk. I mean, some editorial. Who's going to be against batting helmets?
I am. At least when Wesley's at the plate.
So did they say anything at the station?
Nah, nothing much. Just if I don't come up with a decent topic, they're going to kill the whole segment. Next thing you know, I'll be out on the streets.
Well, then, how about something along the lines of job security? Who needs it? Perhaps I do.
Well, the hospital spokesperson reported that both Siamese twins were doing well after the historic surgery to separate them. That's certainly happy news, right, Skip?
Sure is, Tammy. Of course, there's nothing historic about the way I separate my Siamese. I just turn the hose on them. And now it's time to buckle up for another jaundiced look at sports with our very own George Owens. What's the hot topic tonight, George? Mandatory seatbelts for race car drivers?
No, Skip. Tonight I'd like to talk about something that bugs me every time I go out to the old ballpark. It's not the price of the ticket or having to play bumper cars in the parking lot, or even those soggy hot dog buns. What really bugs me is the national anthem. Who needs it? I mean, there you are, all cozy in your seat, with your popcorn and peanuts and Cracker Jacks, when some joker says, "Please rise," and join anybody from Robert Merrill to some fat broad from the ladies' bowling league who's singing "Oh, Say, Can You See?" I mean, let's face it, it's not that great a song to begin with, and even if it was, nobody's paying any attention anyway. I mean, the players are sitting in the dugout spitting tobacco. The 8 guys in the bleachers are ticked off because the beer line's closed for the next 2 minutes, and everybody else starts yelling and screaming before the song is half over anyway. So, to heck with all this patriotic mumbo-jumbo. Let's dump the national anthem and play ball. Yep.
Yes. Well, that's the news for now. We'll all be back tonight at 11. Hopefully.
Well, that ought to get us a few cards and letters.
George, that was Mr. Franklin, the owner of the station. He'd like to see you in his office right now.
Oh, yeah? He probably wants to congratulate me on my editorial.
I'm sure that's it.
It's open. Mr. Franklin?
Close the door, please. George, you see this picture hanging on the wall here?
Yeah.
Stay behind the white line, please. It's a photograph of a handful of brave Marines raising the flag over Iwo Jima. I was there, George. Were you?
No, I was only 10. Got a pretty good picture of me on a pony, though.
I like our flag, George. I like to salute it. And I like our national anthem. I like to sing it. And I don't spit when it's playing, nor do I yell before it's over. And I think I'm a pretty regular Joe, don't you, George?
Yes, sir, Mr. Franklin. But what I meant...
I don't care what you meant, George. I want your resignation on my desk by 0800 tomorrow morning.
What?
You are...
Tropicana tastes so good. Because it's made with nothing but 100% cured squeezed oranges. Never from concentrate. Always has been, always will be. Tropicana Pure Premium Orange Juice. Pour yourself a glass today.
Nicorette gum. Take it one craving at a time.
Ontario's a great place to live, work, and raise a family.
That's why it keeps growing. As we grow, we're going to need more electricity. Continuous supply for the future.
And more companies generating electricity.
Well, look who's here. Yeah. So what'd you think of my commentary?
I enjoyed it. But then I never liked this country anyway.
Oh, hi, honey. How was work? Do you still have any?
Mr. Franklin wants me to resign.
Oh, well, that's not fair. You were just making a cute little ironic point. I'm sure people know that you didn't really mean it.
I don't know. I mean, I got out of my car, and about 16 Huffenagels came charging out of their house, throwing stuff at me and calling me a communist. I tried to tell them I was a social pragmatist. That's when Grandma Huffenagel beamed me with a tomato.
That's it. I'm finished.
Hey, that's not true. I mean, from a legal standpoint, they can't force you to quit. You have a contract that still has a year to go.
Right. As long as you honor your part of the contract, they still have to pay you.
Yeah, right. I mean, as long as I keep showing up, what's the worst they can do to me? Good morning. It's 4 a.m. and this is Farm Report. Pork bellies held steady while soybeans flow slightly higher.
The story on the economic summit, and I'll take the mid-air collision.
Oh, sure, and yesterday you got the hospital fire. Thanks, Sam.
Okay, candy, cream, no sugar. Skip, you had the decaf, cafe au lait, extra foam. Thank you, George.
You know, George, we both feel really bad about you losing a sports job and having to do all this.
Aren't I supposed to get an amaretto cookie? Hey, look, it's okay. I mean, my contract says I got to do what the station says, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll go get your cookie.
Hey, guys, is Grabowski showed up yet?
You talking about Dick Grabowski? Used to play shortstop for the Phillies?
Yeah, George, he's coming in to do sports.
Well, I thought Skip was going to keep doing it.
I was, but they said I was getting too emotional over the hockey story.
Well, George.
I see you're still with us.
Yes, sir, Mr. Franklin. I did the farm report, made coffee, and swept up the studio.
Did you polish the transmitter?
I was just going out for some Brasso.
You know, George, I had you pegged as a quitter, but I guess I was wrong. I mean, I tried to do everything in my power to humiliate and degrade you, but you held your ground, and you're still here.
Yes, sir, I sure am.
I guess I'm just going to have to try a little harder.
What happened? Did the Toys R Us explode? Wait, did you buy all these?
No, I got them on approval so I could see which one I really want. But I still can't decide.
Yes, well, sometimes having too many choices is worse than having none at all.
Oh, yeah. Well, like the first time I took you to 31 flavors. Remember you had one of these. I don't know, Mr. Belvedere. Maybe I just don't need all these toys and things anymore.
Sounds to me like someone's growing up.
I think I'll just ask for a weekend in Vegas.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, George.
Oh, don't worry, Dad. I'm not dead getting all this. I'm going to Caesar's Palace instead.
That's great, Jim.
I guess you're not the only one with a problem.
Hey, guys. Hello. Where's your father?
I think he's upstairs taking a nap.
Oh, poor baby. He has to get up so early to do that stupid farm report.
But he looks so dashing in his big overalls.
Actually, Dad said something about not doing farm report anymore.
Really? Hey, maybe they put him back on sports.
Hi, guys.
You running away from home, Dad?
Nah, pal, they replaced me with some ex-jock named Grabowski, so now they're making me do some kid show.
Hey, you're Hobo Joe. I love that show. I mean, I used to. What happened to the real guy?
All I know is the cops came and slapped the cuffs on him during the Chilly Willy cartoon.
So what are you wearing this now for?
On my way to work, I got to appear at 2 birthday parties and a grand opening of a Korean driving school.
Oh, don't worry, honey. Everything's going to be okay.
But what if I'm a lousy Hobo Joe?
Come on, Dad. You're going to be great.
Yes, George. If anyone can fill Hobo Joe's shoes, you can.
Wow, that was pretty great, huh, kid? Don't see many cartoons from Albania. What did you think, Dumpster Dog?
That was real good, Hobo Joe. But I'm going back down now and eat some more garbage.
See you, Dumpster Dog. Remember, kids, you shouldn't eat garbage. But if you do, don't forget to brush. Anyway, it's time for Hobo Joe to have a break. And I'll be back with more cartoon fun tomorrow. Coming up on the news, a terrorist hijacking, the Dow Jones Thomas, and Ed Hobo Jones Wilson is arraigned in Superior Court. Well, go on, boys and girls.
Excuse me, can you introduce me to Dumpster Dog?
What are you doing here, Belvedere?
Well, I happen to be in the neighborhood. I thought it might be nice if somebody brought you some coffee.
Thanks, big guy. I can't take this anymore, Belvedere. I'm quitting.
Oh, look, George, you can take far more humiliation than this. I've seen you in public with your family.
Hey, George. I caught the show. You look pretty good up there. You may be wearing this permanently. Look, Mr. Franklin, I've been thinking maybe I should just go and... We go on the air in 30 seconds. Why aren't you at your desk? Because our new sportscaster just made whoops on his.
What?
Grabowski's drunk.
Well, there must be some other sportscaster someplace around here.
Okay, Skip. You take the sports tonight. I don't want to. Last time you hurt my feelings. Okay, Suzuki, you take it.
No, we think George should do it.
Don't look at me.
All right, Owens, you're on tonight. But it doesn't mean anything. Yes, sir.
You're on the air. This is the Metro News 4 o'clock report with Skip Holling, Sammy Suzuki, Larry Mendez with the weather, and somebody with the sports.
Hello, I'm Tammy Suzuki.
And I'm Skip Holling. Before we get to our top story, Tammy and I would like to welcome back an old friend here at the Metro desk, a man whose judgment may be questionable, but whose integrity and sincerity is never in doubt, George Owens.
Thanks, Skip. Hi, boys and girls. I guess last week I sort of upset a lot of people when I said we should dump the national anthem. And I appreciate getting the chance to tell everybody that I still mean it. I mean, why shouldn't we get rid of it? Nobody seems to care anymore.
I can remember when I was a kid going out to Forbes Field with my old man. When that Star-Spangled Banner started playing, people stood up straight and put their hats over their hearts and sang so loud the whole place shook. Sometimes there'd be soldiers in wheelchairs, and if they couldn't stand on their own, there'd be somebody to help them. I guess we were pretty proud back then, and maybe I was just wishing things could be like that again. Skip? I couldn't.
Today in the Persian Gulf, Navy helicopters were fired upon as they continued their stepped-up surveillance of the troubled region. The Iranian...
Hey, guys.
Hi, honey. We all saw you. Yeah, Dad, you were great.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, especially the part when you're talking to Dumpster Dog.
We were talking about Daddy's speech on the news.
Oh, right. What did you do?
So did they give you your job back?
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to do any more editorials. Plus, I still got to finish polishing the transmitter.
Hey, guys, I finally figured out what I wanted for my good report card. A fishing rod, but you hate fishing. I know, but Dad loves it, and he's been having such a tough time at work lately, I figured it might cheer him up.
Well, thanks, Jim. I didn't have the heart to tell him.
So, Dad, now that you're back on the news, you still going to be doing Hobo Joe?
Yeah, they wanted me to, but luckily they found somebody else.
Hi there, boys and girls.
Ryan is at the Metro desk. And with no opinions to give, he can now concentrate on fouling up the baseball scores. As for me, my career as Hobo Joe was both brief and disastrous. Apparently those little cretins out in TV land prefer their barnyard cartoons to my episodes of Upstairs, Downstairs. I even got a nasty letter from Kevin. But no matter, the whole affair was rather silly and beneath me in the first place.
Isn't that right, Dumpster Dog?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley. Running a little late, aren't we? Detention again?
You know, that's what's wrong with you, Mr. Belvedere. You always think the worst of me. I mean, maybe I'm late because I went to the library or played ball with my friends or stayed after school to do some extra credit.
Well, did you?
No, I had detention.
What did you do this time?
All I did was lock this new substitute in the book closet. Everybody thought it was funny until he started yelling, "Let me out, let me out. I'm a claustrophobic," whatever that means.
Wesley, claustrophobia is the extreme fear of being confined to small places. It's no joking matter.
Gee, I didn't know. Next time I'll lock him in the gym.
That's the lad.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere. Hey, Wes.
Uh-huh. Hello, ladies. How did things go at the retirement home?
Lousy. Our club's been going there every week for a year now, but I think we're the ones getting old. Yeah, I was telling this lady about my coat hanger collection, and she just fell asleep.
Really?
Do you think I'm boring, Mr. Bricklayer?
I think you're out of your mind.
You got any great ideas, Mr. Belvedere? Yeah, you're pretty old. What gets you excited?
Well, not much anymore. Except perhaps the thought of you moving to Brazil.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're being serious.
Well, it does occur to me that many elderly people enjoy the warmth and companionship of a small pet. I even believe there is a program here in Pittsburgh that provides these animals.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought that stuff was just for guys in jail.
They have them for them, too, Wesley, so don't worry. You'll get your turn.
Mr. Belvedere, that's a great idea. Don't you think so, Ann? Yeah. Hey, man, girl's got a couple of pit bulls he wants to get rid of. Do you think the old people will like them?
While you're at it, why not put a great white shark in the jacuzzi? Getting a little bit narcissistic, aren't we?
No, I feel okay. So, what do you think, huh?
Well, I think with a little ointment, it'll clear up in no time.
It's a mustache.
Oh.
It's just, now that I'm in college, I want to look a little older. You know, more sophisticated.
I see.
Well, I've all been working on it a few days.
In that case, I think it's coming along very nicely. Especially the hair on the right.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens.
George isn't around, is he?
The last time I saw him, he was going down the hall with a bag of Cheetos and his rubber ducky.
Oh, good. Because I don't want him to see this. It's a gold watch.
Oh, what's the occasion? Are we retiring Mr. Owens from the family?
No, it's for our anniversary. We're celebrating our 20th next week, and I wanted to get George something really special.
Oh, it's very lovely.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see his face when I give it to him.
Neither can I. Especially when he forgets to get you anything.
George wouldn't forget our 20th anniversary. Would he?
Sorry about these big guys. They kind of fell in the tub.
That's all right, George. If I get hungry, I'll just dip them in some Prel.
See you guys later. I got to get down to the station.
Oh, George, don't forget you got a big day next week.
One step ahead of you, big guy. I already got it marked on my calendar.
You do?
Pirates start spring training next Tuesday. And this year they're going to kick some butt.
Perhaps they'll start with his.
Okay, Bukowski, place your bet.
All right.
Oh, my. Looks like the high rollers have come to town.
No reason to go crazy, Ernie.
Okay, dealer shows a 10, you got a 13.
I'll stay.
What do you mean you'll stay? The dealer shows a 10, you take a card.
But I'm happy with these, Ernie.
All right. 15. Dealer has to draw. 8. And the dealer's bust.
Oh, would you like to up the stakes? We could play for clothes.
Hey, everybody, look what we brought.
Hi, want to pet a puppy?
Oh, look. Oh, he's so wrinkled.
Yeah, I kind of figured you'd like him.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already told you I don't want no stupid pet.
Mr. Sparks, it'll be fun.
If I wanted something to stink up my room, I'd take Bukowski here.
Come on, Mr. Sparks. Me and Angela picked out something real special just for you. Surprise!
Oh, great. I tell them I don't like dogs, they bring me Cujo.
No, his name's Pierre, and he's a St. Bernard. Yeah, it comes with a keg and everything.
Oh, yeah? Well, now, maybe there's something in here an old man might enjoy, huh?
Yeah, it's prune juice.
You should have made it pickle juice to match his disposition.
Come on, Mr. Sparks, let's take Pierre for a walk. We'll even let you hold the leash.
Sure. Poochie here sees a Siamese. Next thing you know, I'll be doing 90 on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Oh, don't listen to him, girls. The more he complains, the happier he is.
Well, then I must be having the time of my life. Sticking around with you three lunkheads.
Gee, thanks.
I'm home. Anybody here?
Hi, honey. I thought I heard you in here.
Hi, Marsh.
there's nothing in there I shouldn't see, is there?
Not unless you can't stand the sight of a weed whacker.
I'll be upstairs.
Hey, Belvedere. What's with her? She's been acting like that all week. I didn't forget her birthday, did I?
No. But you're about to forget your 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's a special one, isn't it?
It is to most people, but then they're not married to you. Let's say it rates more than that box of butterbrickle that you gave her last year.
Oh, yeah. Well, you ate most of that anyway. Oh, I better think of something.
Mm-hmm.
Some flowers might be nice.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Turn up another speeding ticket?
It's a lotto ticket.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know you liked to gamble.
I don't really. But I like to buy a ticket at the market every now and then, just for fun. Of course, I haven't picked any winning numbers.
Really? I win all the time.
What?
I mean, I know I'm not old enough to buy a ticket, but I still like to pick the numbers anyway.
I see. And how did our little make-believe Maya Lansky do this week?
Not so good. I only guessed 4 of them.
You got 4 out of 6?
That's nothing. A couple weeks ago, I got 6 out of 6.
Wesley, did you realize that jackpot was worth over $7 million?
Yeah, too bad I'm not allowed to play.
I'm allowed. Wesley, how wonderful to see you. Did you have a good day at school? Here, let me take your books. I want you to sit down and relax. Mr. Belvedere has prepared you a little snack.
What's going on? Did you kill another one of my turtles?
Wesley, you remember those numbers I had you pick for my ticket? Well, 4 of them came in. I won $29.
Oh, yeah? That's great.
Just out of curiosity, what is your system?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, how do you pick numbers? I mean, do you use license plates? Birthdays?
No, I don't do anything like that. I just sit in the dark and the numbers kind of come to me.
Yes. Well, since I'm going to the market again tomorrow, I thought we might try our luck again.
Sure.
Wonderful. Bon appetit.
See, Mr. Belvedere, we're going to the rest home to pick up Mr. Sparks.
Ah.
And Mrs. Bukowski, too, if she's feeling better. She's been acting kind of tired lately.
Yes, I know the feeling. I believe it's called Angela-itis.
Hope I don't get it.
So where are you two dragging them off to today?
Well, it was Mr. Sparks trying to decide, so he said he wanted to go to this African cultural place. Yeah, I think it's called Benny's Congo Room.
Yes, I understand you can get your head shrunk there during happy hour.
Hello, Mr. Sparks. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hi.
Nice try, but Mr. Belvedere told us Benny's Congo Room's a bar, so we're taking you to the movies instead. We thought we'd take you to see Snow White because you're always so grumpy. Well, come on, let's go sign you out. And I'll go get Dolores.
Bukowski ain't coming.
Oh, is she still feeling sick?
Oh, she's feeling dead.
What?
She died of a stroke this morning. Stupid broad. Never could play cards with it, damn.
Sold, but we're having...
I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
Hey, Belvedere.
Hello, George.
I did it. I found the perfect anniversary present for Marcia. I bet she's going to love it.
I bet you $100 she doesn't.
What are you talking about? It's a 20-speed blender. One setting for every year we've been married.
In that case, I make it 200.
Killjoy.
Hey, Mom, do I look okay?
Oh, you look fine, honey.
Oh, it's just I've never been to a funeral before. Except the one for Wesley's hamster. I'm not so sure how to act.
Oh, you'll be fine, honey. Just remember to bring some tissues, and when you offer your condolences to Mrs. Bukowski's family, be respectful, but not too emotional. There's nothing worse than people who get too carried away.
I'm ready. There you are, Mr. Sparks.
Oh, hi, girls.
I missed you at the funeral.
I was going to go. I guess I lost track of the time.
Hey, is that you?
Yeah. Sergeant Ernest J. Sparks, U.S. Army. That's Atlantic City, 1945.
Who are those two girls you're with? Your wives?
That's Peggy and that's Ginger. Real nice girls. Pull taffy for a living.
Boy, they sure seem to like you.
They were just grateful because I won the war. Yeah. We played a little skee ball, drank a little booze, danced. Finally fell asleep under the boardwalk, waiting for the sun to come up. Best time of my life.
So you want to get something to eat or something?
No, thanks.
Oh, we could take you to that mud wrestling place you're always talking about.
You girls go ahead.
Look, Mr. Sparks, we know you're depressed.
I'm not depressed. I'm all right.
Well, something must be wrong. I mean, we've been here for almost 5 minutes, and you haven't said one nasty thing to us yet.
Just get the hell out of here.
That's better.
I mean, if Bukowski wants to kick off, that's her stupid business. But I'm sticking around here, so why don't you two bubbleheads hit the road before you bore me to death?
Come on,
Hey, Belvedere, now I've got it.
Well, don't give it to me.
I mean, Marcia's anniversary present. I finally found something that's real special and romantic.
Altoona Motor Lodge. Hourly rates available. That is romantic.
It's just not any old motel. Marcia and I spent our honeymoon there.
Why? Was Niagara Falls closed for repairs?
I remember it was back in '68. We didn't have a lot of money. Just a couple of crazy kids. Just starting out. Hey, come on, Marcia. This place is pretty groovy.
Aren't you like forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, like, this place is so far out, it's in.
Right on.
Oh, George Field. Little moon shadow just kicked me.
Or moon doggy if it's a boy.
Moon doggy?
Yeah, but then he got born and he looked more like a Kevin's. So, what do you think, big guy? Is this romantic or what?
Yes. I especially like the panoramic view of strip mining. Yes, operator, that's right. The East Kensington Wagering Society. In London, yes. And ask for Reggie.
I'm home.
Oh, Wesley, you're just in time. What do you think of the number 8?
I guess it's okay. Hey, are you betting again?
Oh, not really. No, it's just that Princess Anne's favorite schnauzer, Fritzy, is going to have pups, and I thought it might be fun to guess how many.
Huh?
Hello, Reggie. Lynn here. Listen, about the royal litter. Put me down for £5,000. Hello? Hello? Wesley, what are you doing?
Mr. Belvedere, you can't bet on crazy stuff like that.
Oh, nonsense. We do it all the time in England. Why, I once made a killing guessing the exact circumference of Prince Charles's earmuffs.
I don't know, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think I should give you any more numbers.
Why not? We're both doing so well.
Well, it was fine when you were just playing lotto. But now you're so crazy you'd probably bet on anything.
$50 says I won't. I'm sorry, Wesley. I have probably gone a bit overboard. But perhaps with a little fresh air and sunshine, I'll be my old self again in no time.
Yeah, right. So where are we going, Mr. Belvedere?
The track. All set for the big weekend?
Yeah. Marcia still doesn't know we're going to Altoona. She thinks we're going to New York City.
You mean that awful place with the fine restaurants and the Broadway shows?
Hey, look, that old motel means a lot to both of us. And we're going to have a great time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa!
Bye-bye, Mr. Belvedere. We'll be back Sunday, I guess.
Have a wonderful time.
I would if I knew where we were going.
Hey, come on, Marsh. I told you I want to surprise you.
All right. Hey, remember the last time you surprised me like this?
Huh?
It was our honeymoon. He took me to this rat hole in Altoona. Oh, it was the worst.
Happy anniversary.
Here you go, Mr. Belvedere. Got your London Times.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wesley.
7.
Excuse me?
Fritzy, the royal bow wow, showing you had 7 puppies instead of 8. See, it says right here, septuplets for Princess Anne.
What?
Now, aren't you glad I stopped you from making that stupid bet?
Actually, I doubled that stupid bet.
You what?
Well, we were doing so well at the track. I suppose I got a little cocky.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, you just lost a ton of money. How are you going to pay it off?
Oh, don't panic, Wesley. It was something of a transatlantic wager.
So?
So they're not about to send a couple of thugs from England to collect it? Get that for me, would you, Wesley?
Hello, mate.
Goodbye, and it was a pleasure doing business with you. Tell Reggie I want some change.
Sorry about your banjo.
Well, I had to give them something. They wouldn't take you.
Hey, this isn't my fault.
I know, Wesley. And I think I've learnt my lesson. I'll never make another bet.
Fine. Let's shake on it. Just tell him what we called, okay? He won't even come to the phone. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss him.
Miss who?
It's Mr. Sparks. Ever since Mrs. Bukowski died, all he does is sit in his room and look at old photographs, like his life is over, too.
Well, I'm sure if you give him enough time, he'll come around.
It's already been a week. The thing is, if we could just get him out of that place, you know, take him to the movies or the park or something, I'm sure he'd feel a whole lot better.
That may be true. But if a man wants to be left alone, there's nothing much you can really do about it. Short of kidnapping him.
I'll go get some rope. Hey, everybody, guess what? I just saw Lawrence Welk in the parking lot. It's all clear.
Hey, good work.
I already told you two dumbos I just want to stay in my room.
See, you sound better already. Sorry, Mr. Sparks, but you're going to the movies.
I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you're going to go somewhere whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. Take me to Atlantic City.
All right.
Hey, wait, we can't go to Atlantic City. That is way too far. And besides, we don't have any money.
I got $15,000 in my sock drawer.
I'll get it.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I still can't believe my luck. I'm actually on my way to Atlantic City with 15,000 big ones. Of course, they'll probably want some of it, but I can handle them. Anyway, I sure hope Mr. Belvedere doesn't find out about this. But if he does, so what? I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Wesley?
Uh-oh.
Next on Mr. Belvedere.
Come on, Angela, let's go next door and try on the dress as Mr. Sparks bought us.
Hey, this isn't fair. It was my idea to kidnap him in the first place, and now you guys are ditching me.
What are you two gawking at?
I happen to have a daughter their age.
Great. Send her over.
Here's your cut, sugar. I've got to get to church.
Owens residence. The big kahuna speaking.
Tomorrow at 8, what is a California girl? Primetime has never seen anything like what we're about to show you. Lorenzo Lamas hosts a revealing new special, California Girls, followed by the movie, California Girls. Now, stay tuned for Cowboy Joe.
Previously on Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Dolores. Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Hello, dear.
I already...
Hi, Mr. Burgermeister. Guess what we're doing?
Making my ears bleed?
Aunt and I are going out for spring chorus at school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real interesting. You learn a lot about music theory, harmonic methods. And the best part is, you get excused from gym.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but to join a chorus, don't you have to be able to sing?
Oh, no, it's school policy. If you show up, they have to take you.
Oh, well, in that case, you two will stand a very good chance.
La, 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 Oh, nuts.
Wesley?
Hallelujah! Hallelujah, Mr. Belvedere. I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. Sweet school bus.
That's funny. I always thought I'd be the first to snap.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
It was a one-eyed, one more time, purple people eater. Underworld climb, purple people eater.
I like George.
Sure looks strange to me. One-eyed?
Very nice, Angela. It's amazing how well that song holds up. All right, is there a Danny Murphy here?
Oh, right here, Mr. Grant. I think I'm a tenor.
At this point, anything would be nice.
How are things in Glockamora? Is that little brook still leaping there? Does it still run down through Donegal?
Boy, what a stupid song.
How are things in Glockamora this fine day?
Well, that was great, Danny. Oh, I'm sure that we'll be hearing a lot from you. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Jan?
Your breath spray. Huh? Why? I'm gonna go talk to him. But he's a senior. Just watch. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
That's okay, that's okay.
Anyway, I really liked your singing.
Oh, thanks. You were really good, too.
Well, I haven't sung anything yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just being polite. I was raised that way. Oh, excuse me. No, please, that's okay. You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I do. I was raised that way, too.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Anyway, I was just going to go over to the water fountain. Do you want to come?
Hey, they have a great water fountain at the Cinemaplex at the mall. Maybe we could go there. Say tomorrow night around 8?
Huh? Oh, sure. Great. That'll be fine.
Danny?
Yeah?
Don't you want to know where I live?
Yeah. I guess you better tell me your name, too. Come on, Dad. We're missing half the game.
I know.
Watch out, Dad. You're going to break it.
Here we go, sports fans.
Forget it, Belvedere. TV's broken.
Really? My prayers have been answered.
Great. What are we going to do about the game?
Who cares about the game? Pee-wee's Playhouse is on tomorrow.
Hey, that's right. Come on, guys. We're going down to Looney Louie's and get us a new one.
All right. Get to do what?
Television.
Well, apparently old Nellie here is on the fritz.
Well, why can't we just get it fixed?
Are you kidding? The last time it was in the shop, we didn't get it back for 2 days.
Yes, I remember. That was when you sat in front of the clothes dryer, watching your shorts spin.
So what are you supposed to do when the TV's broken?
Oh, several things come to mind. Reading a book, trying a new hobby, or perhaps even engaging in the simple art of conversation.
Nah.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere has a point. I mean, we hardly ever talk to each other anymore. All we ever do is sit in front of that box.
Well, so?
So maybe we could live without it for a few days.
Well, what's so funny?
Nothing. I was just trying to picture all you boobs without the tube, so to speak.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll bet we can live without that thing just as long as you can.
Uh-huh.
A month. Maybe even more.
Huh?
You're on. Say $50.
Fine. Come on, Marsh. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what about us? What are we supposed to do?
Get your own hobby.
I'm home. Oh, I guess everybody went to bed. Come on in. Danny.
Yeah? Oh. Well, I gotta go.
Huh? Danny, are you okay?
Oh, look, Heather, there's something I gotta tell you that I really should have told you before.
Oh, that's okay. There's somebody you like better, right?
Well, sort of. I'm going to be a priest.
You are? Oh, it's because of me, isn't it? I knew I was being too pushy.
Oh, Heather, it's got nothing to do with you. I decided a long time ago.
Oh, God, and I dragged you to see Dirty Dancing. No wonder you wouldn't look up.
Heather.
Oh, God. I just said, oh, God.
What's going on, kitten? This dirtbag bothering you?
No, it's okay, Dad. This is Danny. He's going to be a priest.
Oh, yeah? Oh, in that case, stop by any time.
Well, I guess I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Sure.
Not that you still care, but I really had a nice time tonight.
Well, yeah, me too. So do you want to do it again?
You mean you'd still like to go out with me?
Sure, why not? I mean, maybe we could see a nice Catholic movie, like The Bells of St. Mary's or The Exorcist or something.
I'd like that. Oh.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I'm home.
Hello, Wesley.
So, want to hear about my day at school?
Not at all.
Well, I'd like to hear about your day. Sweep anything interesting under the rug?
Wesley, what are you doing?
Talking. I mean, we're not watching TV anymore, so I'm practicing the simple art of conversation, just like you said we should.
Wonderful. Now go practice on somebody else.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help me decide. Which dress do you think is the most parochial?
Another date with Danny?
Yeah, he's taking me to see a musical about Pope Urban II. I think it's called The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Crusades.
I have the soundtrack. So, you've been seeing quite a bit of Danny lately?
But yeah, I feel really comfortable with him. I mean, he's cute and he's thoughtful and, well, since he's going to be a priest, there's no pressure, you know, with sex and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the drive-in the other night and I actually saw the movie all the way through.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm going to take a shower, so let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try, big guy. But I still miss the TV.
All right, everybody. Ready? Very nice, people, and you too, Angela. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Great.
Hey, Heather. Can I talk to you for a minute in private?
Oh, sure. I'll see you later, Ange. That's okay. I really shouldn't talk anyways. Mr. Grant says I have to pamper my throat. So what's up?
Nothing. It's just grad night's coming up next week, and there's going to be all sorts of parties and stuff, and I just thought it would be nice if we could go together.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Since it's going to be my last big night out, you know, before I enter the seminary and become a priest, I also thought it would be nice if we could sleep together, too.
Huh?
I gotta get to class. See you.
Oh, this is crazy. I don't believe this is happening. Are you sure Danny said sleep together? I mean, he is Irish. Maybe he meant weep together. Oh, this is all my fault. I mean, there he was, a nice little monk, until Heather the Hussy comes along and leads him into temptation. I might as well just offered him an apple. You mean he forgot his lunch, too? Oh, that's it. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, we're not ready, and I'm too young. And besides, he's going to be a priest. That's true. On the other hand, I do care about him a lot, and when he's locked away in some monastery on some mountaintop, he may never ever have a chance like this again. I mean, in his whole life, on this entire mixed-up planet, I could be his one and only love. That's true, too. Well, when he comes over tonight, what am I going to tell him? Beats me. Well, thanks, Andrew. Great big help. Sure. And if you need any more advice, just give me a call. See you, Mr. Bunny Hopper.
Simon says put your hands up in the air. Simon says put them down. Simon says put your finger in your ear. Simon says put your finger in your other ear. Take them out. Mr. Belvedere, you're out. I didn't say Simon says.
Oh, phooey. Now I shall have to go and read like a normal person.
Come on, big guy. You can still play.
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, please, Mr. Belvedere. We just want you to be part of our newfound family fun.
Yeah, we could play musical chairs again. Dad had them all reinforced.
Simon says, sit on it.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Is it okay if I come in?
Certainly, Danny. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, no reason. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'll leave you two alone.
So, how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, I dug up my old notes from Pennsylvania history. You better study them, because Mr. Phillips' test can be pretty hard.
I will.
Good.
No, I mean I will. You know what we were talking about?
Huh?
You will?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wow, Heather. That's great. I mean, when I asked you, I don't know what got into me, but I never felt like this before, and you look so pretty and understanding, and now you said yes, and I still can't believe it. And I guess what I'm really trying to say is, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, hello, Mr. Belvedere. Everybody's looking for you.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm hiding out here. So, are you excited about tonight?
Huh?
Well, I mean, going out on grad night. It isn't every day you get the chance to go out all night and party.
Oh, yeah, right.
Heather, something wrong? I mean, did something happen between you and Danny?
No, not yet. I mean, you know how Danny is going into the seminary next month?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he asked me to sleep with him before he gets there. And I said I would. Tonight.
I see.
Hey, look, I know what you're thinking. It's wrong and it's stupid, and we'll probably live to regret it the rest of our miserable lives. But that's no reason not to, and I don't care what you say, you're not going to stop us.
Well, then. May I ask one small question?
Sure.
This graduation present of yours to Danny, where do you intend to unwrap it?
We're not sure. Why?
Well, look, I don't approve at all of what you're doing, but if you insist on doing it, at least make it someplace with charm and dignity. And not the no-tell motel.
Oh, yeah? Like where?
As it happens, I have just the place.
Yes, ma'am. Your reservation is confirmed for next Friday. Well, thank you for calling the Normandy Inn.
Evening, Gerald.
Mr. Clara, I didn't hear you come in.
Life hasn't been the same since I got my Reeboks. Anyway, it looks like business is picking up.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You and the other sisters have really made a go of this place since you took it over. Why, if things keep going like this, there really will be no room at the inn.
If anyone needs me, I'll be down in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Danny, what are we doing? We look ridiculous.
I already told you. They'll never give us a room unless we look older.
We don't look old. We look stupid.
Just remember, we're the Petersons from Patterson.
I thought we were the Pattersons from Peterson.
Oh, just let me handle this.
Oh, hi, folks. Welcome to the Normandy Inn.
Thank you. As you can see, we're on our honeymoon, and my new wife and I would like a room, please.
Sure thing, General. Name?
Patterson. Peterson.
But your name tag there says Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah, well,
That's his maiden name.
Oh, well, then just sign right here, please. You're in room number 11 upstairs. It's a real nice one.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you folks have any luggage?
We don't need any.
we're wearing our pajamas under these. Good night.
Well, it's a nice room.
Yeah.
Hey, look in the moonlight. There's a real pretty view of the vineyard. Oh, look, they have a chapel out there, too. I guess they use that for weddings and stuff. Maybe we should have gotten married there. Danny, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a little stuffy in here, that's all.
Well, why don't you take off your coat?
Yeah, good idea.
Danny, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, of course I want to, unless you don't want to.
No, I want to, unless you've changed your mind.
Oh, not me.
Great. Me neither. Who is it?
It's a gift from the garden.
Huh?
It's on the house.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I think it was a sign. Oh, look, Heather, I'm sorry. I never should have brought you here.
Well, it it's okay.
No, it's not. Oh, a priest is supposed to help people with their problems, not make a whole bunch of new ones.
I guess you've never seen the Thornbirds.
I mean, ever since I was an altar boy, I wanted to be someone like Father Cardoza. Someone people looked up to. Someone people trusted. Oh, boy, what kind of priest am I going to make? I can't even trust myself.
But, Danny, nothing happened.
Oh, it almost did, and that would have been wrong. The worst part is I used you. Look, the only reason you're here tonight is because I made you feel sorry for me.
No, you didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, look, I'm the one that bumped into you, remember? And I guess I have a confession to make, too. Deep down, I was hoping you'd like me even more than God. And that way you wouldn't have to go away. That's not blasphemy, is it?
No. But we better get out of here. Just to be on the safe side.
Right.
You know, someday you're going to make someone a beautiful bride. Maybe I'll even get to marry you. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I'm home.
You're back early. Something go wrong with the virgin sacrifice?
Yeah, real funny, Mr. Belvedere. That place you sent us to is run by nuns.
It was.
Anyway, nothing happened between me and Danny, but I'm sure you probably already knew that.
I think it was for the best.
Yeah, I guess. Although it would have been nice being someone's one and only love.
I'm sure as far as Danny's concerned, you always will be.
Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
All right, family. I surrender. I know when I'm licked.
What are you talking about, Mr. Belvedere?
Simply by depriving you of your television set, I've deprived myself of my sanity. This time, this relentless family hour came to a stop.
So what'd you do, Mr. Belvedere? Get the old set fixed?
No, Wesley, something better. Wheel it in, boys.
Oh, right. This is great, Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, the screen's so big we can even see around you.
Hey, big guy, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I did. And with any luck, you'll never stop sitting in front of it. Excuse me.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, Danny and Heather are still good friends and back on a platonic footing. Tonight, I recommended they see Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, the story of a frustrated Marine sharing a deserted island with a nun. I thought it might make a nice change of pace. As for the rest of the Owenses, I'm happy to report they spent 72 straight hours in front of their new TV. It's been pure bliss, having practically the entire house to myself. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have put it outside.
All of us from head of the class would like to wish you all the best and a happy holiday.
Can we sing now?
If you like, but I did wish them a happy holiday.
Sunday at 7, celebrate the new year with Incredible Kids on Incredible Sunday. Then
Uh-oh. Guess you found out what I did to the school nurse. What, honey? Oh, nothing. You were just crying at the movie.
Here you go, Marsh. It's Dr. Zhivago. Your ma goes a little sappy every time she sees it.
Oh, kind of like Mr. Belvedere when he watches Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It was the first movie Daddy ever took me to. He wanted to be romantic on our first date.
Yeah, and anyway, the line was too long for the Dirty Dozen.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what you up to?
3,499. But that's all right. The world's record's 3,500.
That's dumb. You should have done 2 more.
Wesley, didn't it ever occur to you that the door was closed for a reason?
Because you're dressed like that?
I was going to bed.
But I'm bored. Mom and Dad are downstairs hogging the TV.
Well, there must be something you can do. Why don't you torment your sister?
She's at Angela's.
Oh.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Let's play Chinese checkers. We could use peanut M&Ms.
Why don't we play Farm and Save My Baby? Then I can drop you from the window.
Well, here we are.
You sure nobody's home?
Oh, no, don't worry, Denise. Everybody went to the movies. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Why don't you have a seat on the sofa and I'll get the fire going.
I think these people are going to have to move first.
Honey, we weren't expecting you home so early.
No kidding. Bye.
It was nice meeting you.
I can't eat this waffle. It's still frozen.
Breathe on it. That'll melt the butter as well.
Hey, guys.
Morning, Heather. And how was your slumber party?
Oh, great. We stayed up all night, and around 2 in the morning, some guys from the football team showed up and tried to pull a panty raid.
A what?
Well, you know where a bunch of big guys go crazy and steal your underwear? Don't they have that in England?
Yes, but we call that half-time at a soccer match.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Well, your date last night seemed very nice.
Yeah, maybe next time you'll be able to meet her standing up.
Well, see you, pal. Your mom and I are going down to Lumberama.
Yeah, we figure with spring coming, it might be nice to have a hammock.
Maybe you should get a trampoline.
Did I miss something?
I just can't stand it around this place anymore. I mean, there's no privacy. Can't even bring a girl home without someone embarrassing her.
Well, if you mean the night my Mambo Club came over.
No, it's not just that. It's everything. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Well, if you decide to move into the woods, take him with you.
Think of something.
Honey, are you sure this is right? I mean, we didn't skip over any bills or anything?
No, that's everything. I even remembered to pay Belvedere. Of course, that's not much.
I guess with both of us working now, we have more money than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never thought we'd have that problem.
Perhaps I could help you solve it.
Hey, maybe this is the year we go to Hawaii.
Sure. Hey, and when we get there, will you buy me one of those little hula girls?
I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. Your dad and I were just doing the bills.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, pal, we're sorry about last night. I mean, your mom and I didn't mean to cramp your style.
Oh, no, it's okay. Besides, I don't think it's going to be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about maybe moving out.
Moving out?
Yeah, I'm in college now, and I think it's about time that I have my own apartment. I mean, if it's okay with you guys.
Well, if you're sure you can swing it, pal, all right?
Yeah, I've got my job at Mr. Cluck's. And besides, I could always get a roommate.
I mean, the kid's 19.
I know, but it...
Well, if he doesn't go now, we might never get rid of him.
Fine.
Okay, pal, you can start looking.
Thanks. I already found one. I move in Tuesday.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, where have you been? You were supposed to be helping your brother move.
I am. Kevin said he needed some stuff to decorate his new apartment, so I got him this.
I hope you got that from a dentist.
Put it back.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
Oh, no, it's okay, really. That's Mr. Teddy.
How original.
Well, I just thought I'd take him along with me, for old time's sake.
Oh, would you like me to pack your baby blanket?
It's already in the car.
What's all this?
Mom wanted Kevin to have some of her home cooking.
I thought that was one of the reasons he was leaving.
Don't forget the muffins.
Well, everything's loaded, so I guess this is it.
All right. Now remember, I want you to eat right and get plenty of rest.
And don't forget to take your Geritol.
He knows what I mean.
Come on, Mom. I'm gonna be fine. I'm only a few miles away. Besides, I'll be back once a week to drop off my laundry.
Well, pal, I guess you want to get going. Just remember, if you need us, we're here.
Thanks, Dad.
And remember, Kev, the only safe sex is no sex.
That's what your mom tells me.
Well, I'd better get going.
Well, good luck, Kevin.
Yes.
Here you go, buddy.
Yep.
Bye. Okay, see ya.
So, how about one of those famous muffins?
It seems like only yesterday that we were bringing him home from the hospital, and those little booties.
Oh, come on, Marsh.
Little chubby cheeks.
So now that he's gone, can I have his room?
What?
Well, I'm kind of bored with mine.
Hey, hold on, kitten. I mean, your brother's barely out the door.
I'm sorry.
Of course, now that you mention it, it could make a great TV room for your old pop.
Or a nice office for me.
We're having a special on stewed prunes.
The funny thing is, I woke up this morning and realized I didn't have any food.
Funny, I woke up and thought I did.
Well, anyway, I decided I'm going to have to get a roommate to help pay for the rent.
Oh? Isn't Mr. Teddy kicking in?
So, yeah, I'm going to put this ad in the school paper.
Handsome sophomore seeks blonde non-smoker to share rent and good times.
Well, what do you think?
I think if someone named Lars turns up, you're in big trouble.
Well, I better get going before Mom sees me and starts crying again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the choices we got for Kevin's room. We got Mom's law library.
Boo!
Your old dad's TV room. Kitten's aerobics gym and Westman's combination arcade and discipline room.
That way I can go there whether I've been good or bad. Hey, what do you think we should do, Mr. Belvedere?
About what?
Kevin's room. Everybody wants to do something different with it.
I think you should all compromise and give it to me.
You got a room.
You mean that glorified telephone booth? I can barely turn around in there.
It's not the room's fault.
I just thought it would be nicer to have a larger room. What with everybody barging in on me all the time.
Well, it's no fun if you knock.
Hey, big guy, I always thought you liked our company.
Oh, yes. I love people waking me up with their moronic problems.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you do something about it?
Oh, perhaps I will.
What do you mean, Mr. Belvedere?
I'm moving out, too.
Do you really think Mr. Belvedere will move out?
All the food's here.
You know, this is all your fault.
Me? What did I do?
Everything. You're disgusting and obnoxious.
Well, he likes that, so yeah.
Hey, guys, knock it off. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. You know the big guy. He's just letting off a little steam.
Yeah, right. It's not Mr. Belvedere talking. It's his empty stomach.
Well, goodbye, everyone. See you in the morning.
So anyway, I'm in this country from Romania to study computer science and animal husbandry. Shh, Glenn, don't interrupt.
Yeah, well, listen, Anatole, I really appreciate you coming by. There's a few other people interested, but I'll certainly keep you in mind.
Thank you very much. You know, Gwen and I are used to having our own room.
I'll remember that.
Well, the bedroom certainly seems nice.
Yeah, and don't worry, I can sleep on the fold-out bed.
Up to you. I guess there's a few things you should know about me. I work as a tutor, so I'd be more than happy to help you with term papers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm captain of the women's volleyball team, so the girls might be over a lot, if that's okay with you.
Oh, well, I guess it is.
Oh, is this an Eastern exposure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Great. I like to sunbathe nude in the morning.
Makes two of us.
Well, everything seems perfect. Can I move in tonight?
I'll be here.
Great. Your refrigerator, it's the kind with the freezer on the bottom.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I'm never gonna find anybody.
Hi there, roomie. Is this an Eastern exposure?
Why? I mean, what are you doing here?
I had a falling out with your parents, so I need a place to crash.
What?
You haven't got a roommate yet, have you?
Well, I did kind of promise a place to this nice Romanian family.
Oh?
Well, what I mean is, are you really sure you want to do this?
I won't be in the way. I still have to report to work at your parents, so all I'll really be doing is sleeping here.
All right, let's give it a try.
Splendid.
Oh, listen, the sofa pulls out into a nice king-size bed. I think it's more comfortable than the one in the bedroom.
In that case, you can have it.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Belvedere's ding-dongs.
Oh.
Well, sometimes he hides them in the coffee. They're harder to see that way.
If you're looking for my ding-dongs, they're under the sink. I mean the sink in my apartment. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be clocking out.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I want to get back to my pad before wrestling starts.
Wrestling's not on TV tonight.
I know. I have a date.
Mr. Belvedere, you've been gone almost a week already. Don't you think we could sit down and talk about this?
Yeah, you're probably ready to come crawling back by now.
Actually, these arrangements suit me perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My duties are clearly defined. My evenings are off. And you two have more time to enjoy your children.
Hide me, hide me. So you little monster, there wasn't any talent show.
Have fun.
It's abnormal psychology.
Oh, is there a chapter on Wesley? I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll let you study.
Thanks. I've got a really big test tomorrow.
Do you mind if I watch a little TV?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd like to buy an apostrophe.
You twit, you can't buy a punctuation mark. Where do they get these people?
Belongs to them now. He has their blood.
I'm sorry. I'll just sit here, quiet as a mouse. I have to eat.
See you later, Mr. Belvedere. I've got an 8 o'clock class.
That's funny. So do I. I thought with the campus right next door, why not take advantage of it? So I enrolled in your psych class. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, why not? What about my economics class? You taking that too?
No, I'm teaching it.
Honey, what are you doing? I'm bothering you. I mean, I used to bother Mr. Belvedere after dinner, but he's not here after dinner anymore, so I'm bothering you.
Oh, well, that's fine, honey. Why don't you sit down right here and you can bother me all you want.
But that's no fun. Mr. Belvedere usually says get lost or go play on the expressway or something.
Hey, Mom, look who's here.
Yeah, it's what's his name, our oldest kid.
Nice to see you, stranger. Oh, you look so thin. Are you getting enough to eat?
Not if he's living with Belvedere.
So, tell us, how's everything going?
It's going okay. I guess I'm just not used to seeing so much of Mr. Belvedere.
I saw him once in just a shower cap.
I mean, he's there every morning, every night. He's even taking classes with me now.
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out.
Well, I really can't stay. I've got a date with Denise. Just stopped by to get some tapes I left in my room.
Oh, hey, Kev, they're not up there anymore. They're in the garage with the rest of your junk.
Huh?
Well, with you gone, we all discussed it and decided to make it into a little TV room.
Oh. When did all this happen?
About 5 minutes after you left.
Hey, pal, don't feel bad. It was either that or give it to Belvedere.
You mean that's how he wound up with me?
Yeah, you're so lucky.
I'll be in the garage, screaming. Sorry about dinner.
That's okay. I mean, except for the fire, it was real nice.
Yeah, well, I never made Vienna sausage flambe before. I didn't think the flames could shoot so high. So, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. We could start another fire.
Kevin, is this your tie? I found it hanging on the doorknob.
Belvedere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Look, when there's a tie on the doorknob, it means there's a girl in here and you're not supposed to come in.
Oh, at Cambridge, our signal was a pig's head on a pole. Oh, look, I'm in the way. I'll just go sit outside on the curb until you're done.
No, that's okay. Kevin was just taking me home anyway.
I was? Come on, I'll walk you to your dorm.
What shall I do with this?
I'm home.
This is the final Jeopardy question, and the category is hostess products.
You probably bet everything.
Did someone have a bad day?
What happened? I thought you were going to clean this place up.
I was going to make the bed. Then I realized I was in it. What's the matter?
It's just, I bust my butt all day at school. I spent 5 hours on my feet slinging greasy chicken to come home to what? I mean, the place is a mess, and there's not even dinner on the table.
Suppose you realize that I happen to work, too.
Look, I'm too tired to fight, all right?
Oh, sure, you come waltzing in here and start criticizing, and when I try to say something, all of a sudden you're too tired.
Look, don't start with me.
Oh, I'm the one who started?
Hey, Fred and Wilma, you want to knock it off in there?
What's happening to us, Kevin?
I don't know, but I'm getting scared.
It seems that our little arrangement isn't quite working.
No. I guess we just get along better in small doses. But we sure did give it the old college try, huh?
No, we certainly did. But perhaps some things just aren't meant to be.
Right.
I'll help you pack.
Okay, I called. 2 pair.
3 of a kind. Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts. What? That's the way Grandma Huffnagel taught me.
Hi. Hey, Kev. Moving back in?
Here, see ya.
He hates long goodbyes.
So, what's the story, Belvedere?
Yeah, you moving back in?
Yes. I have decided that all of you have suffered enough, including Kevin.
Well, we'll try to respect your privacy from now on. We promise.
Yeah, and if I ever get the urge to bother you, I'll just go bother Heather instead.
Yeah, if you really want the other room, big guy, it's yours.
Thank you, but I think I'll stick to mine. Perhaps with a better lock. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll unpack my things.
Well, we kept your room exactly the way you left it.
Thank you.
Except Dad and I found the ding-dongs in your mattress, and my pet tarantula had babies in your underwear drawer.
Well, it's good to be home. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Kevin is still unable to find a suitable roommate. Poor lad. After living with me, everyone else pales by comparison. Regardless, he better find one soon, or he'll be moving back here to the Owens Asylum. Speaking of asylum, I seem to have been granted it by the family. Nobody's been up to bother me in almost 3 hours. Not even Wesley. Perhaps I'll go and bother him.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton, and I couldn't be more excited.
Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Next,
See, Wesley, don't go with him.
an important Mr. Belvedere.
He might try to put his hands on him or something. What do you mean, Wes? That's what he did to me.
Come on, Heather, you don't want to be late.
But it's summer. I still don't see what I have to go to school for.
Because that's what happens to people who get a D in English.
Oh, but I don't need all that grammar junk. I talk good.
Well, perhaps with this class you'll learn to talk even gooder.
See ya, I'm going to work.
I thought you didn't have to be there till noon.
Yeah, well, starting today, Mr. Klutz is open for breakfast.
It is?
Yeah, we've been getting killed ever since Schnitzel World started its wiener in a waffle.
Oh, and what are you serving? Beaks Benedict?
Kevin, might you drop me at school so I shan't be late? How is that?
Much gooder.
Bus didn't come. Can I go back to bed now?
It'll be here any minute. You get back out there.
I don't see why I have to go to some stupid day camp anyway. Rather go to summer school with Heather. At least it's air conditioned.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. They have a lake up there and everything.
You know, I bet I know whose idea it was to send me to this place.
Actually, I had somewhere else in mind. But Devil's Island wouldn't take you.
I'll see you tonight. Have a good time. Bye-bye, Mr. Belvedere.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Owens. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
I'm leaving now.
Be sure to write.
You know, you're gonna feel really bad if I get chewed up by bears or something.
Nonsense, Wesley. Why should they single you out? George, I didn't know there was anyone here.
Right, big guy.
I had some time, and I thought I'd listen to a little Wagner.
Great. So, let's say we go out for some Swedish meatballs. You're dressed for it.
Aren't you going to be late for work?
I got 2 weeks off.
Oh, wonderful. Let me help you pack.
I can't go anywhere. Marcia's working.
Oh.
So, you want to do something?
No, thank you.
Hey, come on, it's a nice day. Let's go out and toss the football around.
You start without me. I'll catch up.
Hey, come on, Belvedere, I'm bored. The guy I was supposed to play golf with copped out. Hey, you want to come?
I'm afraid I've never played the game.
You never played golf? I thought you guys invented it.
It is a Scottish invention, George, like the bagpipes. And I'm sure just as annoying.
Come on, it'll be fun. I'll even let you drive the little cart.
Oh, golly, can I help honk the horn, too?
You see, by weaving the different colored strands together, you can make many wonderful things, like a keychain, or a bracelet, or even a belt.
We don't have enough stuff to make a belt for her.
Now, has anyone ever worked with lanyards before? Oh, yes.
I used to help my Aunt Zelda make things when I'd visit her at the asylum. When she got out, her keychain was a mile long.
Very amusing, Wesley. Perhaps you'd like to help Counselor Perry hand out the craft materials. Now, we're going to work on our projects for a half hour or so, and then break for our little lunches of homemade peanut butter sandwiches and fresh-picked radishes.
I think we may be breaking for lunch a little early.
What? What's going on?
I called the catering truck.
Wait.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, guys. I can't believe it. I already got homework. Have homework, excuse me. How was breakfast at Mr. Cluck's?
I don't want to talk about it. It's just, things got kind of hectic switching over from breakfast to the regular chicken menu. I mean, one guy gets some feathers in his French toast, and everybody wants their money back.
Where's Mr. Belvedere? Shouldn't he be starting dinner?
Oh, yeah, he wasn't here when I got home. He probably went someplace with your dad.
Great, I'm starving.
Oh. Well, I can get something started.
It's okay.
Hey, honey, how was your game?
I'm never going to show my face at that country club again.
Did George tell you he'd drag me out on the links?
I should have backed over him with the cart when I had the chance.
He's a bit miffed because I got a hole-in-one my first day out.
You did?
Actually, it was rather a fluke. My ball got a lucky bounce off a gentleman on the green.
Belvedere, I told you, you're supposed to wait until the people in front of you are finished.
I yelled 5.
It's 4.
Oh, right.
I'm going to go change.
I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to ruin your game.
That's okay, Belvedere.
I promise I'll do better tomorrow. How was your first day at camp? I take it you didn't burn the forest down?
No, we got out the fire before it reached the trees. So, like my binoculars?
Yes. What did you do? Mug a ranger?
No, Counselor Perry gave them to me. Said I could use them the whole time I'm at camp.
Wesley, haven't we talked about your taking advantage of people? Especially unsuspecting adults?
Yeah, well, he likes me. And Witch Hazel, the other counselor, hates my guts, so it all comes out even. You getting ready for Halloween?
All right, get ready for dinner.
Okay, but first I want to go outside and see if I can find any of the birds we learned about today.
Very well. But remember, no looking through Fifi Huffnagel's window.
I'll go wash up.
B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. The rest of us are done. All right, campers, it's 2 o'clock and time to get ready for our nature hike.
I don't want to go on some stupid hike. It's boring. It makes your feet sweat.
Hey, come on. Maybe we'll see some skunks or possums or something.
Are you kidding? Miss Pritchard scares wildlife.
Wesley, I assume you'll be joining us?
Oh, yeah. Ow! Oh! Oh, it's just my stomach hurts real bad. I think it was those wild flowers you made us eat.
No one else seems to be ill?
I ate the thorns.
Wesley, the world has little patience with a malingerer.
I'll keep an eye on him, Counselor. Make sure he gets better.
Fine. Let's move out, campers. We're burning daylight. Tramp, tramp, tramp along the highway.
Feels pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I wish I had a soda or something. Might help settle my stomach.
Well, hold on.
Whoa, does Miss Pritchard know you have this?
Actually, they're hers. But we'll make this our little secret, okay?
I think I'm okay now.
You know, if you hurry, you can catch up with Miss Pritchard. She leaves pretty big tracks.
I'd rather go down to the lake and go snorkeling.
I don't know. You're supposed to do stuff as a group. I could really catch it from the old swamp monster.
What's she gonna do, fall on you?
You know, Wes, I think you enjoy doing anything as long as you're not supposed to be doing it.
Sure, doesn't everybody?
Get your flippers.
Oh, boy, that was great.
Listen, next time you get out of the water when I tell you to.
But there was so much neat stuff down there. Old tires, a refrigerator. I think I even saw you go.
Hey, you better get changed before Godzilla and everybody else get back.
Right.
Here, let me give you a hand. Don't want you to catch cold. Whoa. Getting goosebumps.
I'm gonna go change over there.
I'm going to the club. I don't want Belvedere to know. Anyway, it's his day off. I figured let him sleep.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Good morning, George. Oh, Belvedere.
I've been up since dawn practicing my putting and chipping. Perhaps we should play for a new lawn. I'll get my clubs.
Actually, I was just putting these in the garage. I have to get to the station.
Oh?
I've got an exclusive interview with Honus Wagner, a great pirate shortstop.
Ah.
Why aren't you dressed, honey? You're going to miss the bus.
Can't go today, Mom. I got poison ivy.
Ooh, you poor baby.
Don't get too close, Mom. This stuff's contagious.
Let me look. I've had all my shots. Ah, yes. That's definitely poison ivy. Fortunately, it's the erasable kind.
All right, Wes, what did you do at camp?
Nothing.
That's easy enough to call your counselor and find out.
No, don't.
Then tell me what happened.
I put a frog in some girl's shorts.
I would have expected something more original.
I couldn't find a snake.
Listen, young man, you are going back to that camp and you are going to behave yourself, understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we're going to divide into 2 teams, and each team must attempt to find as many of the items on the scavenger list as they can and bring them back to camp.
I hope there's a fat lady on it.
Okay, who wants to be a beaver with Miss Pritchard? Why? What are you going to do to me? Oh, very well then. All right, the rest of you can be cougars with Counselor Perry.
Okay, let's everybody get their knapsacks and fill their canteens. Let's go. Hey, Wes. I was kind of hoping you'd be in my group.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd go with Miss Pritchard today just for kicks.
Sure. Well, maybe you'll be with me tomorrow.
I think I'm going to be in Miss Pritchard's group from now on.
I thought we were having a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
Wes? Something bothering you? I mean, are you upset about anything that happened yesterday?
I just didn't like that stuff you were doing.
Oh. Well, listen. I tell you what. Why don't we forget that yesterday ever happened?
Fine.
It'll just be another one of our little secrets. Okay?
Sure.
Now, Wes, you can keep the binoculars.
Hey, Belvedere. Hello, George. How was your interview with Honus Wagner?
Huh? Oh, it was pretty good.
Did he happen to mention he died in 1955?
That's kind of a sore subject with him. Hey, Belvedere, I only played 9 holes.
George, if you don't want to go golfing with me, just say so.
Okay, I don't. Look, it's not just you're lousy and you keep hitting people. It's just when I go to the club, it's kind of my guy time. You know, kill a couple of brewskis, tell a couple of dirty stories, stuff like that.
I'm a guy.
I know, it's just you don't fit in with my other friends. I mean, you're English.
You're right, George. Most of your friends don't speak it. The Owens residence. Mary Poppins speaking. Oh, hello, Fifi. What's that? There's someone on our patio looking at you through binoculars. I'm sorry, I'll put a stop to that. Wesley!
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere?
Aren't you on the patio?
Huh?
Hey, guys. I found these in the trash, but they work pretty good.
Weren't those the binoculars your counselor gave you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you to throw a gift away. You usually hock it.
Didn't want me anymore, okay?
Wesley, have you had a falling out with your counselor, Perry?
No.
Well, it seems like there's something wrong.
Well, there isn't. I'm just sick of the stupid woods and the stupid lake and the whole stupid camp.
Pranon, Terma, Tubu, Parase, Maiden, Alganon, Pathon.
Wasn't that marvelous? Well, I hope you enjoyed Camp Chippewa's 2 little playlists. Nausea by John Paul Sartre. And, of course, Sophocles' Oedipus Rex performed in the original Greek. Take a bow, kids. Take a bow. Well, that concludes the entertainment portion of our farewell campfire. Feel free to wander about and admire your children's arts and crafts and help yourself to cookies and punch, or bug juice, as the kids like to call it.
Hey, guys.
We really enjoyed you in your play.
Yes, your acting in Nausea certainly turned my stomach.
Hi, I'm Counselor Perry, and you must be Wes's parents.
Hi, gee, we hope he wasn't too much trouble.
No, we really enjoyed him. Hope he signs up for next year.
Hey, how about that, champ? Somebody actually wants you back.
Listen, I better say hello to the other parents.
Very nice meeting you.
See you, Wes.
Yeah, bye.
So, Wes, man, aren't you going to show us some of your, crafts?
Oh, right. They're on the table. I made the macrame handcuffs.
Well, Counselor Perry seems very nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Wesley, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm gonna go say goodbye to some of my friends.
Pretty neat slingshot, huh?
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out the best way to sneak it into the house.
So, where are your folks?
They couldn't come.
Oh. You can get a ride home with us if you want. Mr. Belvedere will probably make us stop for ice cream.
Oh, that's okay. Mr. Perry's gonna give me a ride in his convertible.
Huh?
He said we might even stop for hamburgers.
You ready yet, honey?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go, Porcupine. I got the top down.
See you, Wesley.
Yeah, bye. Don't go with him. You shouldn't let him go with Mr. Perry.
What do you mean, Wes?
Yeah, Wes, what's the problem?
Because if he goes with him, he might try to do something. Put his hands on him or something.
What do you mean, honey? Why do you say that?
Because that's what he did to me.
I see why they call this bug juice.
Uh-huh.
I spoke to the police. They said they'd like to talk to Wesley.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start a big mess.
Hey, pal, you don't have anything to be sorry about.
Yes, sir.
We just wish you told us as soon as it happened. You know you can always talk to Dad and me.
I guess I figured I could handle it without anybody knowing. Like the time I broke the Chinese vase in Mr. Belvedere's room and replaced it with the one from Kmart. The thing is, you're always telling me that I take advantage of people. And I was sort of extra nice to him to get sodas and stuff, so maybe you should be mad at me.
Look, you didn't do anything wrong. Do you understand that?
You see, Wesley? It's not always your fault.
Anyway, you said something when it counted. And you helped your friend Kyle. And that took a lot of guts. Now I'm proud of you.
So, listen, I guess we better get going, huh?
Yes, we want to miss the rush hour with the bears.
So, you okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's okay to cry.
I know. Mostly all I feel like doing right now is burping.
Let's go home.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Good morning, Kevin. Aren't you going to be late for Mr. Clucks?
I'm not going today.
Oh, but I thought you were unveiling your new line of Mexican food.
Yeah, I tried it last night.
Ah, yes, Cluckito Burrito.
Hey, what's with Kev? He looks a little green.
Speaking of which, your club called. You're tee off in about an hour.
Oh, great. So, you want to come with me?
That's all right, George.
Come on, you can wear that dumb outfit and embarrass me all you want.
I'd like that.
Thing is, I was just so stupid. I mean, worrying about some golf game, and meanwhile, my kid's in trouble, and I didn't even know it.
Well, that makes two of us.
So he's going to be okay, right?
Sleep, kill you, little monster! Keep the crazy glue, my hot curlers!
He'll be fine. Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Hello, I'm Christopher Hewitt.
And I'm Bryce Beckham.
Usually at this time, you would find Mr. Belvedere at his desk, writing about the antics of the Owens family. But due to the special theme of tonight's episode, we thought we'd do something a little different.
Yeah. We figured we'd talk to you kids and your parents, too, about something that's kind of hard to talk about.
Tonight's episode about Wesley didn't really happen. But if ever you find yourself in a situation like that, there are certain things you should remember.
No one should ever touch you in a way that makes you feel bad. And if they do, tell someone you trust, like your mom or your dad.
And remember, if you have to keep a secret that makes you feel bad, it's not worth keeping.
Yeah.
Thank you, and good night from us all at Mr. Belvedere.
This is Dabney Coleman, a straight-shooting sports writer slap Maxwell. I've discovered what real balance is. I break new ground, they break my head. Slap Maxwell story, coming up next.
Tomorrow, on a special edition of ABC's Wide World of Sports, the 114th Run for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby. Action begins at 1:30 Pacific tomorrow. Then on the Disney Sunday movie, Madison rescues a dolphin from